So again, the way this works is we
Mystery.
have the dice. We should have 8 each, which looks like we're maybe missing one. Are we missing one? No, we are not.
No,
we're good.
So.
We're good.
Okay,
there's
perfect.
8 each.
Okay.
So again, the way this works for those at home, and we are probably set up again here now, so this would be stopping point. So in case you missed the last episode, this is an Honor Gaming Podcast actual play. We were playing the game Fiasco, and we've already set up the characters. I'd recommend checking that out. That was a lot of fun. You got to see some backstory, what's going on here. I am Joe.
Incest.
I am going to be, yes, there's so much incest.
There's a lot of incest.
There's a lot of wincest.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Black Bart. We have Liz to my left.
I am playing Madame Sophie Gottlieb. I am the current Madam of the brothel.
I have a question. Are we twins? Because that would make it twincest.
All right, we're twincest right now.
Yeah. No, of course, you were in the womb together. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Game of
couldn't
Thrones is
keep
a
us
thing.
Very
apart.
beginning.
Yeah.
They could not keep us apart.
Meanwhile,
Our souls were entwined in heaven,
Yes.
so God chose a fit to twine
our
us on
sound
earth
guy
as well.
is just being really, really sad at all of this. I love it.
Yes.
I love you, dear.
We have Kobold over there, who is
Yeah.
part A of the Twincest. Or
Yeah.
would it be part Y? I think it would be part Y of the Twincest.
Ha!
And Ellie would be part X.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
what
fine by me.
Yeah.
Split in the womb, but not at heart.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or out of the womb, but not at heart.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I always seek her tender embrace.
And I'll always give it to
Maybe it was
you.
split in the womb. Since they're fraternal twins.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, Bobby.
But we don't know that. It's more
Yeah.
figurative. That sciencey stuff don't make any sense
I
to
was
me.
about science at you if it means I got to be smarter.
Yeah.
You're a whore.
And you're an
Definition.
incestuous hick.
Oh, the fun is going to be great. Oh, I am so looking forward to this. You have no idea, folks. Okay, so anyways, the way it works is we have this dice in the middle. White dice are good, black dice are bad. You have an option of setting up a scene, in which case you'll set up a scene, and your other players here will establish if it goes poorly or good for you. You also have the opportunity of resolving a scene, in which case everyone is going to set up a scene for you, and hopefully they're going to make it tough enough so where there is a direct outcome if it's going to be poor or bad. So I'll start off. I'm going to set up a scene. It is going to be at the Bar Girls Changer at the Bradford Hotel, right? Mm-hmm. When I go to see you, we typically go in this room. This is where our reconnection happened 6 months ago. Currently, Sophie and Black Bart are estranged. She went up in management at the brothel, so she had to ditch somebody because she had so many responsibilities. And I'm in here and I'm trying to,
Lay some groundwork.
lay some groundwork. I'm trying to reestablish
Oh, that pipe.
connection.
Oh, that
so
pipe.
imagine so much pipe. So imagine the Bradford Hotel, right? You got the dusty.
Wait, would it be trying to build railroad tracks? Because I feel like that's...
It's laying track. Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
doing. I'm trying to lay
There we
track
go,
her
laying
again.
track.
There we go.
Because that one night years ago or 6 months ago just really realized in my mind.
There's a
what
lot of
great
reasons
woman
I
you
got
are.
this job.
So, imagine the Bradford Hotel, right? Corner on the dusty strip. You have the wide wooden catwalk out in front. You have the traditional saloon doors that swing open. It's a little quiet now. Town has not been doing that great. It is the two-street town out near Indian country. Gold mine has ran up years ago. The Bradford Hotel painted bright red. Paint has now faded. As we zoom out, you see from the interior of the saloon doors, swinging in a man, dusty cowboy hat tilted to the side, beat up as all get out. Clothes worn and teared. He has not done well for a while. Big, bushy black beard. Complete cowboy style, like where the mustache goes down below, further the beard. Kind of a bit of a paunch going on, and completely bald, unlike the person playing him in real life. Steps in. Goes past the barkeep, who's always been there. Old Tim. Howdy.
Howdy. She'll be waiting up there,
Thank you, sir. Go up the creaking stairs, as they have been creaking for a while. Now they desperately need to repair. As the interior, there's a couple soiled doves hanging around. Probably, would make a prospect at it, but they know this gentleman, Black Bart, only has a heart for one woman, and he is there to see her. Knock on the door.
Oh, come in.
Sophie,
Body.
how you doing, girl?
Well, I can always be honest with you. Not well.
I don't know. I heard rumors. I understand what you needed to do with the one man in your life. I get it, girl. I do. Got to play a man sometimes to get what you want. Now that old man's dead, and I hear you know, there's some contention coming with the money and everything, but I just want you to know that I saw a little drunk, had some whiskey at the stall. I always want you to know that I was there for you, and I'll continue to be there for you if you ever need anything. I know you're an independent woman, and I love that about you. Always have. But if there's anything you need from me,
If you can put a bullet in a couple of hillbillies' heads, that'd be the best thing ever.
you know I gave that life up, honey. I gave that life up for you. I can't. I don't want to go back.
I'm just mad.
I know.
Fucking deeds
those-
being thrown around in my face.
And look, if I wasn't a practical man, I wouldn't know why you screw that old redneck hick. But apparently, that's the only spot in land that got any gold. And trust me, you know what I used to do. I know the value of gold. How much it makes people go crazy. So you do the small thing about it you did without killing folks, and I respect that. I love you for it. I just want you to know if there's anything that I can do for you. I don't want to know if anybody wants tossing dice in the situation to see how the scene's gonna go. Just, since that night, 6 months ago when we reconnected, that passion, that embrace, over the barrel of whiskey, literally over the barrel of whiskey, it was just... I missed you so much, Sophie Dotree. You're an independent woman and a great gal, and I just... Tell me what I can do. I just don't want to kill no folks no more.
How many times did you rehearse that?
I've had 3 bottles of whiskey, so 8 times.
Oh, good number. Anyways, my main problem here is that they have a deed, and I don't want you to go back to that life of crime. It leads to nowhere in this hodunk town that's already nowhere.
And that it is. I could take you out of this place if I wanted to, but I know you love your business so much.
I can't abandon my girls, and you know that.
No, you can't. You got a heart of gold, sweetheart, and that's what thing that makes me swell up inside about you. You're one of the most honest women I've ever met.
Fortunately, I can't mine a heart of gold. Look, I can't really do much out of this, admittedly very nice office. But if you can figure out a way to at least get this in the establishment in the black, I'd greatly appreciate it. Because I have my hands full.
Wait, you'd appreciate that from me. You would, I would show you how I'm a man that can provide for you. Not that you need it. You're an independent woman, but if the chips are down, things will go well, right? I'm looking for an answer, honey.
These days, I don't know anymore. But if you're willing to try, that's better than what most of the people in this town are willing to do.
I'll try. I'm gonna try for you, sweetheart. Like soft face rub, settle like that. Which I assume if there's any look of discontent, it's not shown on his face. He's probably getting played a little bit.
Yeah, that's why we gave you a red.
We gave you the red
You're getting
because
played, and that's
you're very
like-
clearly getting
Yes.
played
It's
here.
solid.
Like, you
That
got
was
what you
good.
wanted.
Yeah.
You got an opportunity to impress her. It's just that she really hasn't promised you anything out of it. You're
So-
really going out on a limb and risking a lot.
I'm pretty
out of it.
happy to give you a red.
That is all good. And I'm going to give this red to you because guess what Black Bart's idea is he's going to try to rope somebody in
fuck
that
you
doesn't want
up.
to see him. So,
So the first die has been passed.
and that's what you do in the Skinny Pest first day. Okay, so we go around clockwise on table, so now will be your go. You can set up a scene with either me, Kobold. You could even set up one with Ellie if you would like, if you think there would be a good cause with that. Or you could set one up with other characters.
Okay, so I'll set up a scene with Colwell's character. What's your character's name?
Bobby Darnell.
Oh,
Bobby
real
Donnell.
quick, what's her daddy's name?
He was
Ricky Darnell.
no,
Bobby
he was
Billy and-
Charles Darnell. He was
Chuck Darnell.
No, he was Charles because his father was a fancy man of the town, and he got chased out for doing some things that city folk, they don't get us people.
Did he go by a nickname? 'Cause I was thinking Chuck.
Yeah, Chuckles.
Chuck.
Like Chuck's his
Chuckles.
nickname.
His nickname was Chuckles.
No!
Doesn't laugh so much.
Oh, Dad's name was Chuck. Dad's name was Chuck.
No, his name was Chuckles because the mustache tickled my girls.
You might have called him Charles. I can't
Amen.
even fucking do that. That's fucking great. Oh, God, that's awful.
It's beautiful. What are you talking about?
Seriously, dude. Good job. All right, it's on there. It's on my page
Okay,
as
okay, we got
Charles
it.
Chuck Chuckles Darnell.
But you guys probably loathe the name of Chuckles.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Fuck. I think it's Momo. That's okay.
Momo?
Ooh, it's Momo. Nope. That's
Friend
not
named
Momo.
Momo who lives in Nevada.
Oh, okay.
Or Nevada.
And my mystery brother.
And your mystery brother.
His name is Steve.
I know.
Shout
Okay.
out to Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Your sister's
Your
pretty
sister
cool.
is playing an incestuous character, so that might make you feel uncomfortable here.
If it makes you
However-
feel more comfortable, my brother Nathan looks just like me. So then if we did that, it would just be more narcissistic than anything.
Yeah, it really would be. So,
Ah, this is bad.
yeah.
This is a terrible
Okay, so
night.
we're going to hell, everyone.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yay!
We're going to hell
I had a
together.
one-way
Please don't
ticket a
listen to this.
long time ago.
So
Pre-purchase.
you are setting
Oh,
up
God,
the scene.
Steve.
Tell us
Oh,
what the
God.
scene
So I'm
involves.
setting
You don't
the
need to
scene
hear
with-
this, Steve. You don't need to hear this.
So I'm setting up the scene with Bobby Darnell. I am actually trying to do some kind of peace talks.
Okay,
Because
we're-
I would rather not get the good sheriff of a downhill town involved with my land dispute.
okay. So where is this going to take place then? Describe the scene a little bit.
Let's see. It'll take place. Did your character frequent a bar?
He would go to town every once in a while and frequent the bar and everything. He'd probably frequent. Let's call it the.
There's like one saloon in the whole town.
Yeah,
Man.
That's
yeah,
not the
I
hotel,
know.
yeah.
The name of saloon. Let's go something to do with a shoe or something like that.
I was thinking exact same thing. How about the worn boot?
Yeah, the
Worn boot.
worn boot.
It's a boot. Because no matter what, everyone should try this. Saying the word boot in a southern or otherwise old west accent is really fun.
Boot.
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 Ah, God damn it. That one's all right?
I'm drinking.
Ella's been presented with the shitty beers. Oh wait, you got the flat tire, didn't you? Fat tire? That's the citrusy one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
What do
So-
you think?
So, huh?
What do you think?
I've never tried it.
Okay.
I don't think I had it. Anyways, so we're at the Warren Boot.
I took notes.
You took the best D&D notes, man.
I do.
I said you're the only one at the table who does. But
Hey, he's taking notes. He's taking notes. There's notes. I can't see your notes, but I'm pretty sure they're there. Mine are organized because of
Yeah, yeah.
Godoti, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
fucking school. Anyways, so the scene is the Warren Boot. It's twilight. It's like not like there's not a lot of people out and about in town. It's like
Not that there was to begin with. Yeah.
the general mood of town lately has been kind of melancholy.
I'm probably getting ready to pack it up and head home to my loving sister.
Oh, so you're saying the madam's showing up late? It's like
Oh,
a power
Bobby.
play that she's doing.
It doesn't necessarily need.
He wasn't expecting
I
me, so
wasn't
that's the ultimate
expecting.
power.
Oh,
That's
there you
the,
go.
That's the
Like
thing.
I
I'm
show
just
up
drinking
and you'll be
here.
there.
So you're drinking with some of your cronies?
I hate it when you stay out so late, Bobby.
Leaving his dear sister alone at the poor cold little shack.
You know how I feel.
I'm trying to get a
on my
coalition
own.
of the boys together to.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
start
Check
off with
the
that.
lane.
And then
So-
maybe you walk in and interrupt it.
Yep, I walk in. I make
know your
quite
business
a
is
scene.
important.
I do have like one or two like locals behind me as protection because the good men of this town, while poor, are honest. But so I do come in and I make a little show of it.
And
I,
the silence in the room comes to a complete
it's like the silence
stencil.
is
Yeah,
deafening.
deafening. Thank you.
It is a deafening silence.
Oh
and,
my.
And I see Bobby over
shut
at
up.
his table of cronies. I'm like, Bobby Darnell. Not often I see.
Bobby, you gonna let that bitch talk to you like that?
Calm down, boy. Calm down. What are you doing in here? I understand this bar's for everyone, but if you're coming looking for a fight, I suggest you better have a lot of government folk out there waiting, because you ain't gonna. If you're coming for a fight, you're gonna get one.
She don't need any soon. As he pulls up the hammer.
Oh, what is with you men and constantly wanting to fight? I want a peace talk over this dispute that could possibly affect the entirety of our poor little town here.
What's the name of our town? I'm sorry. I'll wait.
That is a good thing to establish, but we'll have to wait till the end of the scene.
Boys,
Drifter's bed.
Drifter's
dead.
dead. Why
Cool.
not?
Solid name, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we've used something similar to it before.
Perhaps.
Well, I like it.
I like it too.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
What?
I like my notes though. They're so shapely.
I'd rather have a peaceful resolution to this as well, quite frankly. However, I don't see how that can happen considering some of the actions you've already taken. Care to give me any hint as to what you have in mind?
Mostly just a civil split of the land.
Civil split. Oh, that's cute. Boys, why don't you get over to the other table? I wanna have a nice talk with her about what a civil split. I wanna hear her out on this.
You sure, Bobby? I don't trust them hoes. You know how they act, all wise and mighty, and they get you with the coochie.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I ain't gonna be tempted. My heart belongs to another.
I don't know. She's a good woman.
She is.
You're a lucky man.
Wait, so this is well known? Oh shit.
I know about it. I probably told a lot of people.
Amongst your clan, yes, I imagine. Or maybe it's
Goddamn.
not. Who knows? Maybe he just pretends that he has this good
I
woman.
say that. Well,
It's pretty obvious who you're going home to.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No. They think that I've betrothed myself to some
Highfalutin
half
foreign
yeah,
bitch.
Yeah.
foreign bitch. However, they understand that I'm madly in love, and they know that my sister gets along so well with her. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your sister who never married.
Yes.
For your sake.
Anyway,
I'm
so
sorry, guys. I'm sorry
the
for
group of
interrupting.
like probably 4 or 5 cowpokes leaves up eyes your 2 strong-armed
Yep,
dudes.
I just motioned
Yeah,
them to go to the table across from him.
They do, and there's like a stare off with whiskey drinking.
So, how's this? How even is this split we're talking?
Depends on how much sentiment you find in that old shack.
I was born in that shack. My sister was born in that shack. Our father lived most of his life in that shack, and our mother was born in that shack. Now, I'm trying to see how you could possibly think that we're gonna let this go.
Look, that little mountainside up there is possibly the last chance of this town staying afloat. With your lovely lover and yourself in that little shack with it. It'll get run over. When it goes under, everything will get completely run over by those engines.
My father was not a wise man, but he had the wiles to negotiate some treaties with the savages in the hills.
I knew all about
Well-
the wiles of old Chuckles, dear.
I'm gonna let that slide. Because
Oh, are you sure? Because there's very good merit in a man who can make a girl laugh.
you're testing my patience here.
Patience is the man of virtue should have to properly please his woman.
You know, if you came here for peace talks, I'm starting to see. I don't believe that you actually came here for peace talks. It sounds more like you came here to insult me and my family
I really
name.
did come here for peace talks. You're just kind of an easy target. Point is, I want half the mountain.
Well, you might have been able to negotiate something before coming here.
I mean,
You might have been
go
able
for
to negotiate something if you had been able to sweet talk better than that. But that is perhaps the worst pitch for a deal that I have ever heard.
do you have any idea how many East Coast yuppies want 50% of a gold-laden mountain?
I don't have 50% of a gold-laden mountain. I have 100% of a gold-laden mountain. You're the one who's looking for 50%. And instead of offering anything of value in exchange for that, you make it look like I'm the one cornered on this. So you know what?
Darling, you are. You're two hillbillies and
I'm gonna ask
in
you
the
to
middle of
leave the
mountain.
bar for starting a fight. This bar has got quite a few of my friends in here, and unless you're gonna try and strong arm someone,
She ain't gonna strong arm nothing, Bobby. We're here to protect you and fight for you.
yeah,
you can't
thank
fight your
you.
own fights,
for-
love.
I'd rather not hit a woman. I was raised with values, and one of them was treating a woman right. However, I can hardly even consider you a woman, considering how worn out you must be down there with your profession. I'm gonna give you one chance to leave the bar before I call over my boys again and they take you out.
You sure about that, honey?
I have made myself very clear here.
It's like I just make a little motion. My cowboys, 4 other cowboys that were there, just kind of just stand up.
In unison, as everyone's probably ready to go for their guns. Their cowpokes are looking at you for your
Now,
whereabouts, right?
everyone in this bar can die, or you can leave. That's your choice.
No, I don't plan on letting anybody die, dear. That's why I'm here to make the offer. Because if you don't at least want to negotiate part of that damn mountain, then I'm quite worried for your lady love, for what might happen in the ensuing slaughter.
Threatening my family. Threatening me. And coming here with the audacity that you have just shows how much of a fool that education made you.
He only uses the big words when he's pissed, miss. I suggest you leave not now.
I'm gonna head home because I have things to deal with. Now, I suggest you do the same. And I storm out the back way out of the bar. I just get up, I nod at the bartender as I go as well.
Cowpoke number 1. We'll be keeping eyes on you, miss.
I'm sure you always have.
All right.
He probably blushes a little bit.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
So, when they all leave, I'm just like, drinks on me, barkeep.
I always love a woman that knows how to buy him on his drink. Thank you, madam.
Ha. Anyways, I gotta use the bathroom, so next scene, can't involve me.
That's fine.
Pretty sure
I already
damage
had.
already.
Can I?
So
Who do you want to give
insulting.
your red die to?
Oh, red dye.
That needs to be given to somebody.
I'm gonna give it to... No, right. Sorry.
Dun-dun-dun.
I'm going to hand it over to Cobalt because he's severely underestimating the power that a madam has over her town.
Oh, that's fine by me.
Team Donnell, 2 red die.
Now, I am gonna set up a scene with my dear sister, following this situation.
Is it post or
Bobby.
pre-embrace?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby,
Yeah, I've just
missed
come
you.
in and I walk in the door.
I missed you. Why'd
curious,
you
what's
stay
the
away
what's
so
the shack look
long?
like?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was rudely interrupted right as I was about to leave by that whore who runs that brothel.
I understand, Bobby. I know our shack is well worn and it's a little old. We can't afford new things and those shiny, newfangled things people keep coming up with.
Means nothing compared to us.
I keep
love.
it clean. I keep it clean. It smells good. I keep good food on the stove.
You are 10 times the woman she could ever dream to
I
be.
do my best, Bobby. I do my best for you.
Now we need to
You
figure
know it's
out
all for you. Everything I do is for
I-
you.
everything I do is for you as well, sis.
I've never loved anyone as much as I love you, Bobby.
I've never loved anyone but you. Now we need to now we need to figure out a plan on how to get this woman out of our hair.
What do we need to do, Bobby?
Now,
What do you need me to do? You know I'd do anything for you, Bobby.
right now, my plan, we need to figure out a way to slander her name in a way that
That's whore.
you'd think that would be enough. Am I right? However, we need to find a way to make the law turn on her. Because with the
Understand,
amount of
Bobby.
people in the town and that, we can do that. And if we could replace her too, we'd be great. Now,
I just don't understand, Bobby. What is her feminine wiles? How can she get power from that alone? She doesn't have anything else going for her. The fucking whore.
I know.
Fun fact to those at home, that brothels were actually a major economic player in Old West boomtowns.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that my sweet old-fashioned hick knows it.
We
all stupid at night! Hooey!
we were the founders of this town. Thank you very much.
My father did good things.
I'm sorry to ask this of you, Billy.
What do you
I don't
need,
want to
Bobby?
I need you to take up arms for our family again.
Bobby, you know why I stopped. It was never. I only did it for you. You know I only did it for you. You
I
know
know.
what I did.
I know.
You know the evils I brought.
What we're gonna do, I've got a plan. Now, the man that she stole away, that was your partner in those crimes. Black Bart, he probably wants vengeance on that bitch just as much as we do. Now, if we can rope him in to doing another gig, robbing. I was talking to the boys tonight, and there's a stagecoach coming through. If we can get him in on it and rob that stagecoach, then we can get money to help bribe the government on this. Now, of note is that when it all goes down, I intend to finish off something to get revenge for what he did to my dear sister by leaving you all those years ago in a ditch to die, essentially. Now, the way that this will work is that you convince him of our plans, and I will end him once it's over. It'll be my hands that do the dark bidding.
Bobby, you know it's dangerous.
I'm well aware.
You know I could get caught, and that would reflect poorly on our family.
I would visit you every day.
I know, but I don't want it to. I don't want it to hurt you if I get caught. If something happens to me.
If things keep going as they are, neither of us are going to be able to keep ourselves together. Things are going to rip us apart. That woman is going to rip us apart.
That fucking whore.
Yeah.
You know, Bobby, I'd do anything for you.
This is the only way that we can go through this.
Oh, God, Bobby. You know I'll do it. You know I'll do it.
Okay. And then we have passionate sex all night.
See? Oh, yeah. You see that incest? It's going all night long,
yes.
baby.
So passion embrace in the morning. The bear skin rug is all over the place. Sheets all over. I'm sure you have some guards out in your shack to.
There's gumbo everywhere.
There's so
Seriously,
much gumbo.
Gumbo specifically everywhere.
With raccoon
And you know
sauce
it's a fucking
This
moose.
is not,
it's a fucking
there's
mess
no
to
one
start with.
directly
I said a
near
moose.
our
I don't
thing,
know
but
why.
On the around the perimeter of our land, just not the whole land, but the land that would lead up.
Well,
to
here's the thing.
Okay.
That passion lovemaking that you made would probably scare away the coyotes. I'm sure all the hands walking the place heard it.
Our animals are safe another day. Oh, God.
We got a white die. I'm gonna give it to you because you're gonna be the one going through with the plan, and I trust my sis to be able to get through with this.
All right, would you like to establish a scene or resolve a scene?
I do intend to. All right, so I am going to hunt down Black Bart. I'm thinking, It's like we're only going to have so many saloons, so I'm trying to figure out which saloon I want to go for.
Oh, I've been banned from saloons.
Yeah.
I've been drunk so long.
You find them behind, like drunk in an alleyway or something like
I
that.
feel
There's
like
like one
that's.
alley.
I like that idea.
He's hanging out with the horses.
In an alley. Yeah.
In the stables is where I do my
Yeah.
drinking mostly.
So I find Black Bart in an alley, drunk off his ass, vomiting. He's just been thrown out of the same saloon for the 17th time this month. It's the 15th of this month. But, he's my old partner. Bart, is that you? Again?
Sophie, is that you?
No.
I knew. Oh,
No, I'm not a fucking whore. My name is Billy Joe, and you know me. Do not call me by that whore's name.
Billy Joe. Shit, I haven't seen you on age, girl. What you doing? Oh, you ever feel like your head is about ready to rupture? I don't know about you. Whiskey just don't do it for what it used to me.
I can understand that. Yeah, I'll hold back. Well, you don't have any hair, so I'll pat you on the back. Close enough.
I never told you, Sarah, about leaving you like that all them years ago.
I understand it was for love. I just wish it wasn't for a whore.
She's a good woman.
You say that, but she's trying to take my land.
I'm always trying to take in land. And just look. The thing is, you girls would actually like each other a lot if you want you to get to know each other. And I know she's trying to. Hold on.
Look, Bart, I know you had your reasons, and I can't deny you love. I understand. I don't understand all these things about the land, and just all these town folk and their yuppies and their Yankees and all these things.
The
But
world's changing.
I know.
Things getting stranger every day.
You know, one thing stays the same. Those
What's that?
stagecoaches.
Oh, fuck. So for... what's your character's name again?
Oh, it's Billy Joe.
Billy?
Fuck,
Bill
Billy.
Bobby Billy.
BJ, I'm going to call him you now. Fuck, BJ. You know, I don't do that no more.
But I'm in a bit
I
of a
can't kill
bind.
man no more. Just, you ever see life will drain out of lies?
Yeah,
How it gets white,
I know.
and that
I know.
emptiness enters inside.
And it's hard and it hurts and you feel it. You feel it years later. You can see it, and I see it in my dreams, and I see it before I wake up. Those men's eyes, I still remember. And I know what we did was wrong.
Was.
But one more wrong won't make it any less right, you know?
What exactly you proposing, girl?
One last run. Just one.
One last run? Fuck. I'm washed up. Look at me.
You know
I'm drunk. I'm drinking in a fucking stall.
We can figure it out. Bart, you were drunk before.
I got worse.
You say that, but wasn't long ago I was fishing you out of the whore's nest with you said 7 bottles of tequila. I saw him,
Yeah,
man.
that was a good time, girl.
You try to stuff him up the horse. That's not something a woman wants to walk in on, and you know it. And I got you out of those predicaments. You know they didn't want to see you again, and I got you
I
where
don't
you
know.
needed
It's
to
always
be.
good to have a woman vouching for you.
I damn near introduced you to the whore you left our arrangement for.
Look, I'm just sorry about the whole thing.
I know.
What the hell you proposing? Robbing a stage? There ain't been a stage here for weeks. You got some inside information or something?
If we need one, if there's a need, we'll find one. And you know it. It's how it always was. We can get one.
Probably gets up, like, rubs the vomit that's been dingling in his beard this entire time. Rubs it out.
So he does have a beard?
Oh, yeah, of course he has a beard.
Oh, neat.
Big beard, huge mustache, just kind of sits there. So,
But we
beard.
had a lot of practice, and we know
we
what
was
we
damn
need to
good at what
do.
we did, girl. That's true.
We know how to operate, and we worked well together.
Yeah.
We could do it again. You know it. I know it. There's nothing to stop us but ourselves. You know the law ain't got nothing but highfalutin lies and slander.
I ain't got nothing on them, that's for damn sure.
You know it. You know it. And I know it.
All right, girl.
Hell, they know it.
I tell you what, you find something, I'll roll up the cronies, the crew. We'll get back into it like old times. You sure you're good for this? I don't left you an awful way. You sure you're good for this?
You know I know it. I'm good for it. And I'll find a way. I'll find it. I'll find one. And I'll let you know.
All right.
Just I need to know that you're on my back and you won't.
Arm on the shoulder, I'm always on your back.
All right. That's on your back too, I guess.
And see.
All right.
Perfect. I will take it. Okay, I'd like to do a flashback scene because something that you said was interesting. Me leaving her in a ditch. I don't know if that was literal or not. I kind of like it. I think we need to do the last stagecoach robbery that we had. I will need a couple mooks if you guys don't mind.
No problem.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Agree.
Okay.
E-doggies, boys. We gotta go
I would like
right.
at least one mook, and I would like one stagecoach driver.
All right.
Which one would you like?
Winner's
Recap. Elizabeth, which is to say Sophie,
Coach.
has 0 dice.
Oh, I got to give one out. That's right.
Cobalt has. No, I just gave you
Ellie
that
just
dice.
gave
But I
you
have
one.
to give it to somebody. Oh, sorry.
No.
Me. That's your thing. I'm getting spacey.
Cobalt has 1 red die. I have 1 white die, 1 red die, and Joe has 1. Joe, which is to say Black Bart, has 1 white die as well.
All right.
I was just recap.
That's fine.
That works.
Yeah.
So
and
how
again,
does like flashback go?
the flashback, we're just going to establish the scene like it was in something else. So I'm thinking the last scene. So I'll establish the scene, and then we'll resolve how it goes. And maybe this will determine your degree of bitterness over Black Bart, whether you actually end up wounded in a ditch or it was more of a metaphor. I kind of like that option. So, all right, so we need a couple cronies. Which one of you decided to be the stagecoach driver?
She's
I'm the
the
coach
stagecoach driver. I am going to be the crony. Oh,
Good,
yeah.
I'm going to bring you in. What is your crony name, sir?
My name is Crazy Jim.
All right.
Oh,
CJ. We got BJ and CJ. I like it. We're
shit.
doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Incestuous to the end, man. Incestuous to the end.
This is a different guy, but still, yeah.
You know, letters.
Just follow me.
Letters,
Okay.
actual familiar relation. I'm a little drunk, whatever, same thing.
Yeah. So
Yay!
the stagecoach has been to a dead halt, right? Out in the dusty plains. It's swerved off the beaten trail for a while to escape Black Bart's gang of criminals. So stagecoach, right? Turn over the side. One of the horses is dead, been shot. The other one wounded, dying, kind of breathing heavily. Stagecoach half up on a rock. It's been beaten off the trail. About 3 or 4 horses off to the side. Man riding shotgun, dead in the ditch. Stagecoach driver nowhere to be seen. Must run off somewhere. Black Bart and his crew, the Black Bartites, what do you want to call it? The outlaws, get off their horses.
I never get any credit.
Stroll up, looking at this great score.
Yeah, look at this. We got all this score to ourselves, boys. Oh yeah.
All right, CJ, you simmer down now. You get crazy around gold, you hear me?
Come on, you know me. I just really like the.
BJ, check around back. I don't want to make sure there's no stragglers hanging around. You never know. You must have got somebody hiding in the coach there.
I like me the shine.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
Yeah. All right. Now, if I reckon correct, this score should be pretty good for us. Enough for, if a man wanted to.
I know you've been
And
talking
it-
about retiring.
Have.
You know how I feel about that, but I understand.
You're a good woman, I can respect that. All right, BJ, look around the cabin. CJ, you circle.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm going, man. I'm going.
So
There
they
ain't
fan
nobody
out
that
the
got
circle.
that.
Bang!
That blooper.
CJ!
CJ!
No,
Oh, CJ, no.
the gold.
Stay with us. Stay with us. I'll get him.
Bang!
Bang! Bang.
Was that me or you?
That was think. That
We
was
both
you.
shot at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
BJ, stay with me.
I'm gonna-
Where are you, you son of a bitch? I'll
over
skin
there.
your fucking ass.
You motherfucking bandits! I ain't gonna forgive you for killing my man and killing my fucking horses! Bang!
You-
Bang!
you can't take me without me taking you down too.
And dead.
Go over there. Stagecoach driver hiding from the rocks. With
But is he dead?
Bang is now.
But-
How you doing?
How do we do, But?
I don't know. You're pretty severely wounded, I
Yeah,
imagine,
I'm
right?
fucked.
Yeah.
Yep, literally left died in a ditch.
God damn it.
That sounds
Sorry,
like that's gonna be a
Bart.
black die for me.
But
BJ, it's okay. You stay with me, girl. You stay with me. Here, have some water. You have some water. Just here. Put it in the room. It's okay.
it's oh, Bart, it hurts.
I know,
It hurts,
I know.
Bart.
It's okay. Just hey, you stay with me. I ain't gonna leave you anywhere, right?
I'm staying with.
I know.
I'm staying with. I'm gonna be sick.
It's okay. Just close your eyes, rest a little bit. Close your eyes, rest a little bit. Let me go check on CJ.
Gold.
It's okay, CJ. You.
Gold.
It's fine. You do right, boy. You just look at me. You look at me. Bang.
Bart, what was that noise? Bart,
nothing.
What did you do, Bart?
It's. Don't worry about it,
Bart, what did you do?
honey. I want you to know you're always my favorite.
Don't go with.
I'm gonna
don't-
miss you. Bang.
Pass out of the.
Scene.
You.
Black Bart, seeming to have left his companions dead, which takes the gold and rides off into the sunset, broken-hearted and a beaten man because he knew what he had to do.
unfortunately,
damn,
well,
Liz.
fortunately, and yet unfortunately,
How the fuck did I live,
there was
guys?
a.
How the fuck
That's
did
what I was
live?
about to
I know, you're
explain.
on the old west.
No,
Fortunately and yet unfortunately, the stagecoach was being followed by several
Marshals?
marshals.
Oh, I assume this is going bad. Yeah.
Yeah. And they managed to capture, apprehend a outlaw bleeding on the land.
However, since I was a woman, they didn't take me seriously, and I was let go without any charges put against me. They
And I'm
assumed I
sure-
was a hostage.
I'm sure Black Bart realizes that. I heard in the past that you were alive, which is why it was no surprise that you went to go see him. He knew it was coming. So
He left me bleeding in a ditch. He
All
left
right,
me
so
bleeding in a ditch
that
for a
seemed-
whore.
So, when you receive a black die, do you have to give it away to somebody? Or can
the first round you do absolutely.
Okay.
So I should probably keep this. However, I am going to give
you
it
guys-
to
Yeah,
Bill because goddamn, you were set. I'm just getting played all kinds of ways around. You were
you're getting super played, man.
yeah. And besides, if you go to him later, it's like we got a stagecoach. Black Bart is savvy enough to know that he's probably going to get played, and he did you a horrible, horrible turn. And he's going to keep an eye on you, so it's going to be not great for either one of us.
yeah.
So from this point on, we're keeping the die that's given to us, right?
No. Oh.
Yeah, how does the die thing work with the ones
No,
that
we've
we
only
have?
done round. We got one more round for this, the giveaway.
Got one more
So
round.
yeah.
Oh,
no.
so there's 2 rounds of giveaway and then 1 round of keep, right?
I love
Okay.
these reds.
We'll try to make it seem a little sort of.
All
sort of
these
funny.
red dice.
Quick
Okey-dokey.
you
Your
know,
turn to set up a
update.
scene.
I now have 2 reds and 1 white, the most of any reds at this table.
Zip. I got zip.
But I got 1 white.
You'll get some in the second turn when you get to keep them. That's part of the reason why you keep in the second half. So.
Gotcha.
All right. So,
Figures. Okay. Who do I want to set up this scene with? So it can be a flashback.
that could be a flashback. Hell, it could be a flash forward if you think we're creative enough to keep up with that.
That was fun, though.
So, yeah, it was.
That
I
was
like it.
fun. Yeah.
I enjoyed pretending I was dying.
Yeah. You did well.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I want to do a flashback with Bobby and Chuckles to when Chuckles died.
Oh shit, who's Chuckles?
That's fine.
Joe.
Of course
Joe, are
I
you
am.
Chuckles? Are you Chuckles?
Of course I am. Shit.
So I'm gonna need
Is our daddy gonna chuckle?
actually one person to play a brothel girl coming to warn me. Is like there's something wrong with Chuckles.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need a brothel girl, a Chuckles, and a Bobby and a me. So we're good. So currently it's very late at night, which is booming business for me. So I'm currently in my office because I'm dealing with a dying town and a dying business, and it's not fun for me. So there might be maybe a glass of whiskey. You don't know what it is. It could be apple juice.
You never know. You never know. Sophie,
I'm coming to open the door. It's like, what's wrong? You look absolutely terrified.
I know you always said to come and get you when your regulars are coming, and I'm sorry, Sophie, but Chuckles is here, and I just don't know what to do. He's in a horrible state. I don't know what to do. He's asking for you.
All right, I'll come handle it. Just take me over to old Chuckles.
Okay, Sophie.
We got this
Okay,
handled. Don't worry.
Sophie.
Take deep breaths. You'll be fine.
God damn it, you just set me down. I'm dead. I ain't dead yet.
Screaming at everybody. You keep yelling and screaming, and I
Whoa.
don't know
Chuckles,
what to do.
darling.
Where's my girl? I ain't seen her.
Chuckles.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Sophie.
If you say so.
Sophie, come sit down.
Sit right next to him. Put my. You don't sound too
No,
great.
I ain't too good. I think the Burks got me. Boy, Bobby, come and get your old man.
Follow.
Now I know Bobby
Pa.
sounds like. Ugh.
Come,
Pa, what's go?
come here.
It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
I just think he's a
I got
bully.
you, Pa.
Hey, get me some whiskey. I need some whiskey.
No problem.
Fetch-
I'll get it. I'll
And
get
you
it.
send that doctor away. You tell him it's my time. I don't want to ring no longer.
I'll send it away, Pa. Just hang in there. Sis will be on her way. I sent one of the boys out to get her.
You get the one I love to be here for my last moments.
I go out and get some whiskey.
Sophie, you know, you're my favorite woman to tickle.
Child, you're one of our favorite men.
I know. Ever since I laid eyes on you, even though the one eye's lazy, oh, You've been the prettiest thing I've ever seen.
Handsome, don't waste your last breaths on flattery.
And now, why wouldn't I? Handkerchief full of blood is coughing up. Where's Billy?
They're coming back
All
soon.
right.
Billy.
Your Billy, yes. I said they.
Okay.
I just gotta hang on a little longer. I wanted to. Can we tap into the chambers of I've been happiest there the most? Give an old man a hand. Help him up where we made passion love so often. Help an old man upstairs, will you?
Yep.
Thank you, dear. Probably hobbles upstairs. Coughs a little bit over the side. Be good. Be in
Are
the
you still
chambers.
gonna bring him the vodka?
I'm bringing over the whiskey, but when I
Whiskey,
get there,
my bad.
they're already upstairs.
Shit, son.
Where, Pa, where are you?
Upstairs, is it? God damn it! Don't you know man wants to be around his woman when he's dying?
Yeah, his-
Pa, I come in with thing
Give
of
me
whiskey.
that.
Yeah,
Cork. Chug. Cough.
Pa, pace yourself, Pa.
I'm dying, you cocksuck. I know what I want. Look, where's your sister? I got something to tell you.
She's still on her way, Pa. She ain't here yet.
All right. I just want to know that the land, I know it's been barren for a while. I ain't no gold there, but I found something. I found some gold out in them down hills.
You found some gold, Pa?
Of course I did. You don't think a savvy man like old Charles Chucky would tell you where all the gold is at first, but I want you to know. I want you to know that. Where the gold is. Give me some more whiskey, son. And
No problem. Here you are, Pa.
some. Go. Oh, it's the spot where I just want to know that the gold is. Dry Creek. Near the old
Pa.
hollow tree. And that you should too. It's my dearest wish that you decide amongst yourselves that.
His face is red.
It's very red.
I can see a couple veins.
Yeah.
Just on the side. Just on the side.
Yep.
It's healthy. It's healthy.
I don't think I got the word. Say no more. But I want you to know that between you two, what eyes?
No, Pa. What about Pa? No.
His coughing probably caused up a commotion. So the first person by the door, just like I call in, it's like,
Where's my daddy?
get the mortician, get the coffee maker,
Billy.
They said.
and a priest.
Where's my daddy?
Billy, don't come in
Not
here.
away, madam.
Bobby, is that you? Bobby, where's our daddy? Where's
Billy,
our
don't
daddy?
come in here. You don't want to see
I heard he was
this.
sick. I heard he was sick. I heard
Billy,
he
you
was
got.
sick.
You don't want to see this. I'm sorry.
Bobby?
I rush out the door. Go out the door. Stop her.
And
Billy,
scene.
Yep, end scene.
And that's not going to go well for you because family's around.
Family is around. It's not going to go well for me, but I have multiple witnesses.
I imagine you catch a glimpse of his corpse in the window. Madness on
yeah.
horse. And there's
There's vomit
wailing and moaning.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's vomit and phlegm.
Holy fuck, my horse, Jesus Christ. I don't know how you middle singers can do it.
God
Goddamn.
damn it, Nichols. God damn it. All right, so that was yours?
So this is round 2, so I have to keep this black.
No,
card.
this is-
You give it to someone. Round 3 is when you keep it.
Yeah.
So give it to someone.
So I'll give it.
Did you give her one?
I
Yeah.
gave her a red die, yeah.
You gave me a red die because
Because you were on scene, and this is hell has no fury, or hell knows no fury like a woman scorn, and
Yeah.
she blames
So-
you. You could have been there.
Wait, she blames me?
Or sorry, I'm sure you blamed the madam because you would have been there with father if you didn't want to see that damn hole for his last breath.
I would have, and you know
Yep.
it.
Wow, I needed a drink.
Oh,
Fuck.
Daddy. He died in a whore's arms
So
instead
I'm
of
actually giving
families.
this red die to Cobalt because he has to deal with not only his enemy but his sister, who views this enemy but wasn't there for the last words.
Yeah.
So
Daddy
she might.
never said goodbye to me, and I never said goodbye to him. And I trust my brother. And I love my brother.
So he is in a
But
poor
I should have
predicament.
been there. And he didn't have to take him to that
We all
whore.
are.
He didn't have to take him to that whore's
It
arms.
was his last. It was his last request, sis.
I know, but I should have been able to say goodbye. I should have been able to say goodbye. So
I'm sorry.
I think
all
you should
I
just
need.
continue the scene right here, or maybe a couple hours after if you're trying to console the sister. That would be fantastic. But that's my
That'd be a great one.
suggestion.
So we're still in the flashback, maybe. Cobalt decides.
I choose what I want to do. I don't think
Yep.
that's one
Or
possibility.
you can have us
However,
establish a
He has
scene, which
brought up,
case
but it's up to
we would
him.
establish that for you.
I would
Also,
rather
this game is
establish
great.
it slightly
This game is
differently.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'd like to establish a different scene. I think.
Okay.
All right, sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Let's see. I have options I can establish with anyone.
Yep.
We haven't had anything connecting us so far except for like long.
I might not come to that until the very
Yeah,
end.
I know. I'm just trying to decide who I want to set.
Like,
up a
I've
scene
never
with.
talked to Bobby directly.
You
I
were
just
present,
know
though.
she's a whore.
And I don't know she exists.
She's a whore.
Well, you know that she exists.
She's the
'cause
whore
the
that
daughter.
stole my
She's the
daddy's
daughter of
heart
Charles, but,
on his
like, that's about
deathbed.
it.
She's a whore that
Like,
stole
I'm
my
far too
daddy's
busy
heart.
to acknowledge the daughter of one of my patrons, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's completely fair. But she tried to steal the land out from under me from my dying father. And I don't think I can forgive that. She died in her arms when he should have died in family's arms. The way I intend to die. In family's arms.
Oh.
Hey!
No need to speak of the future, Billy. That's grim.
Bobby, you know how
I'll
I
think
feel.
about kids first.
I made it very, very clear.
I'm well aware of how you feel, but I'd rather not think of the time after you've passed. That's all.
I understand, Bobby. I don't know what I'd do without you. I do not know what I would do without you.
Say.
Bobby.
That was a threat. Landing lights too. You gonna be dead, son. I'm drunk, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah,
I feel like this is going well.
this is going great.
I know
baby.
about. I want to set up a scene of
So
after
never gonna
you
forgive
have
stealing my
betrayed.
daddy's
This is a
heart.
once
I
again a
don't know
flashback
you're
of
really
after you
bad.
betrayed her and have given the money to her and after the divorce, like when you're drunkard, but before
not
you've
really a
come
divorce,
back.
It's like we were never
I
really
really
So like after the divorce.
literally shoot me in a ditch. I gotta admit.
That's
I
all-
wasn't planning for that.
That's where
but
I like
now
where
that's
we're
where we're
going,
at. I gotta pee.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So-
Bobby's out of the question.
Yeah, I'm setting up a scene
Bill,
with him.
Bill's
For
out
a
of the question.
second, let me urinate because I don't want to miss.
Okay. I'm setting up a scene with you between you and me.
Go without me.
I know. This is a flashback of after your divorce with her, because before that you were basically. I didn't feel like I could touch
And what are we
you.
trying to do in this scene?
The established scene for me is me coming to a drunk you in an alleyway, and I'm gonna be threatening your
You're
life
just
for
never
what
sober,
you did.
Are you?
Apparently not. At least my voice is sufficiently hoarse now. Wow.
But the scene is going to be me essentially after you've gone through your divorce with her and everything. So this is after you shot.
Divorce, would it be? Because like there's
A separation would count. Yeah.
like there's like a
Well,
specific thing for
wait.
ex-spouse
Let's
and all that,
figure this
so-
out. Did you actually divorce or did you separate? Because that was
Separate,
a
we were
bigger
never-
thing back then.
Never married.
Yeah.
Oh, never married. Got it. Okay, that changes a little bit, but not too much. But after your separation and everything like that, this is gonna be me coming up to you when you're drunk in an alleyway, because I imagine you were drinking a lot, following the divorce and everything.
I
Or
probably
the
don't know who you are, in
separation.
all honesty.
Oh yeah, and that's fine. That I'm just telling you how the setup's gonna be. It's me coming up to a drunk you in an alleyway.
I missed it.
I'm
Set up in more detail for me. I'm curious.
Okay, for you, we'll set up the scene. You're in an alleyway, drunk drinking away your sorrows, I imagine. And the same alleyway that later on you'd meet her, that you'd talk with her, the stables or whatever. Point is, you're really drunk off your ass, and I'm gonna come up to
You
you.
fucking shot me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna come up to you. Like friendly. How you doing,
the
old man? You seem a little bit.
Rose of Alabama.
You don't sound so good, old man. You need a hand. You need someone to lend you a hand.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm just boy around these parts. I heard that you were going through a rough spot with the missus.
You heard what?
You were going through a rough spot with the missus.
Who the fuck are you and why would you know that? My personal life ain't none of your business, boy.
Everyone around the town knows about the man who was shamed by the whore.
Stumbles up a little bit. What'd you say, son?
I said everyone in town knows about the man who was shamed by the whore.
Push. You don't call that woman that. She's a good woman.
Oh, I'm sure she's a good woman. That's why she ended up with someone like you.
What you implicating there, son?
I think that it's pretty clear what I'm implicating.
Push. You trying to start something, boy? I might be drunk and twice your age, I can still whoop a little sissy Frass's ass.
Oh, that sounds like a fun time, but nah. Make a gesture and a couple of boys come in from the side, on each side. This is...
Hand goes to the hilt. What the hell you fellas want?
Well, we just wanted to have a conversation with the fabled Black Bart.
Who the fuck told you that?
Oh, told me what, old man? Your name or that where we'd find you? Because the latter was quite simple. You see, no one in this dried up town cares where you are anymore. They just happen to see you stumbling around like a moron. A dried up legend of a man who betrayed the people that were his allies.
Betray? What you mean, son? I ain't betrayed nobody in my life.
Yeah, that seems like an interesting story because I have it on good authority that you definitely did betray someone who went by the name of CJ and another person who went on by the name of BJ. Your whole posse back in the day.
That's a goddamn lie. Who the hell told you that? I'll murder them fuckers right now. Shoot them dead.
Well, you already tried once, but they seem to still be walking this earth.
What?
Yes. Maybe next time you should make sure that you put a bullet through the head of both of the people that you betray, not just one of them.
BJ still alive?
Damn right she is. And I'd suggest you take your hand off of that pistol before we take you out. Come over here, boy, Jimmy. Take that pistol off of him.
I imagine he's got guns on him right now.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
There's 3 people with guns on you right now.
Okay.
Okay. This is how it's gonna go.
Joe's alive?
Big brother can't take
Yeah.
a fight for himself. Gotta have a posse.
I feel
Gotta
so
have
horrible
a
guilt for
posse.
that.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Is- How's she doing?
She's got a life of her own at this point. Things
You
on her
okay?
own mind.
You know her? Who are you? God damn it! I do
This
anything
is
to take
this
that
is
back
just
again.
this is a
Don't make
message.
me fucking crazy
that's all.
though.
This is a message from her brother, and I sock you across the face.
I probably get ready to swing again. Are their guns still on me?
Yeah.
I hold back.
Now, I'm
brother
gonna
need-
get.
my
I'm
brother
gonna.
needs a
I was
positive
debating
fight.
killing you. You see, for what happened back then, but I figured that considering you were laying in bed with that temptress, I wasn't going to be able to get away with it, and she was already in enough sorrows. She had enough sorrow in her life, then didn't want it to come back to her anymore. So I figured I'd let you live. And now that you're not with her, with that temptress, I was debating once again whether I should just, end it. Put you down with the dogs where you belong. But seeing you here in this sorry state that you're in, I figure that you're already in a bad enough state. I mean, you've been wronged by a woman of that low of caliber after betraying everyone that trusted you back
So what
in
do
the
you
day.
want from me? You just came here to gloat? I washed up old robber? Ain't nothing no more?
I came here to give you a simple message. You ever try and commit crime in these parts again, and I'm going to come and find you. and you're gonna pay for it.
I gave up that laugh a while ago.
I want you to live the rest of your life a miserable old man in this pen, and know that every day you come back, you try and leave town, we'll find you. You try and become a better person, I'll find you. You're nobody anymore, Black Bart. That's what it is. That's what I came here to say.
A confliction of emotions on his face. It's anger, rage, sorrow being called out, disappointment in himself, combined with the whole red-faced of drunkenness. He's at a loss.
Have a
probably
good
heavy
day.
panting.
Have a good day, old man. I walk away.
How does that end? I have no idea. Is that good for him or bad for him?
We're still deciding.
Yeah, I'm still thinking red in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you thinking?
I'm kind of thinking white in in Joe's direction, mostly just because like this is more of just a call to arms for his honor.
That's true. But at the same time, it's also a call to arms for his guilt.
Yeah, so
He
if you go either
fucking
way.
shot me.
Now, we were good pals.
Yeah, we were good buddies
Yep,
for like a while
true.
there. We did not only raid that one stagecoach.
Yep.
And it's, kind of hard to tell because it's like on the
So
one
tiebreaker, Soundman, what do you think?
Joe should get a white dice because he was doing it out of compassion.
but at the same time, he stabbed multiple people in the back.
He's now and he was known for that now.
He literally shot me in the
He wanted to put you out of the misery of dying with a bullet.
but I'm
I just
Never
couldn't shoot you
seen
in
it
the-
that way, and
lived.
nobody sees it
Yeah.
that way.
I see it that way.
And that's how
All
I
right.
see it. So I'm tiebreaker.
Colio is saying that he shot me to put me out of my misery of dying from a different gunshot.
That's
However,
tentatively
he
what I was
didn't-
going for. I just
he
couldn't shoot you in the
didn't
face.
He didn't shoot me in the face.
He wanted to try to shoot you.
And
from
I
the heart.
lived.
It hit the shoulder.
I lived through 2 gunshots instead of 1.
Painful.
So
Again, doing something good and then something bad leading from it. He still tried.
he shot 2 people, and one of them had, I don't know. Wait, did CJ, were you shot before?
Oh yeah.
I shot him.
Yeah.
The
He was
stagecoach shot
All
him
right.
before.
Sorry, drunk.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right. So you're all right.
This is a tough one. I like it.
Yeah, so it's basically Bart over here was shooting out of either compassion or complete selfishness. No one really knows except for Bart.
Yeah.
Maybe Bart doesn't even know.
No, but I totally got it.
It's a very gray area because not only did he shoot 2
Thank
of
you.
his-
I am that fantastic of a storyteller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shot 2 of his companions, foreseeably to put them out of their misery. However, at the same time, he's also a drunk, and clearly a heavy drunk considering our just the
We'll
sheer
have you
level
be
of vomit.
sober at one point. You'll be sober soon
No,
enough.
never.
No, he's one sober scene.
I'll give you a white.
Okay. So I have to give this to someone. So this was in the past. I don't think I could give it to you because if I gave you the white, that would mean that Black Bart wouldn't rob the stage, and that's clearly where the story's going.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if I would give it to you either because you'd probably be still bitter over the whole thing.
But it would be more likely that you wouldn't backstab her.
That is true.
I'd benefit from the stagecoach robbing.
You'd benefit from stagecoach robbing. This is in the past. I don't know if
I want one of the white of the eggs, but not the yellow part. Is that weird?
No, you can just peel off the white. and I'll eat
That's
yolk.
the normal one.
You sure?
Like,
Yeah,
that's
go right ahead.
completely
That's
normal. I
something
hate the
brought
yellow
up,
of the egg.
I don't think that scene particularly pertained to
This
you.
part is mine. This
Nah,
is
that's
my
fine.
part of the egg.
I thought it's like, how long term do we think for the passing on of the dice? So
No, that's fair. You know what? I think I'm going to give it to Ellie. Well, god damn it. I could take some intake on this one. What do you guys think?
I have already given up my
Honestly, I
2
don't
cents
know.
on this. You
This
you
whole
showed that
scene
you
is
still
very
cared
gray.
about her and
I like it.
everything, but
Yeah, I'll go
I
with
was
that. That
just
makes
calling
sense.
you. Yeah. Okay.
Now I have even black to white dice.
0 dice.
I'm going to be
Yeah.
100% honest with
Two
you.
to
That's
two.
not good. That's bad. So,
So
I'll
I'm
save that
doing the
spoil for
best
those.
so far with just no dice.
you were doing equally bad for her.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was mine. Now it's Ellie's turn to set up the scene.
I don't
Oh,
know how the
shit.
dice even work, so I'm just like.
I've been
"Whee!"
keeping that a secret to the end. It'll be fun.
Okay.
I'm making eating egg sounds. I don't know. I'm setting up another scene?
Yeah,
Or
I
you can
set up
choose to
that
resolve a
scene.
scene.
It's your scene to set, or you could resolve a scene.
So how does
you
this
could
work?
finish up the scene that we had before.
So, like, let's say
I want to make it up to you. I want to
Okay,
figure
perfect.
out a way. I'm going to come up to you after I've healed up. I've clearly survived. I assume you're drunk again because that's been a running theme. and I'm coming up to say, hey, I understand.
Well, I thought we already
you're
kind of
not-
had that with the scene before, didn't we? As partly that? Because I was kind of playing that off like we haven't seen each other since then.
Okay, that makes sense.
You could always finish up the scene of the night
you
of
thinking?
Pa's death,
The night of
That'd be
Pa's
good,
death?
yeah. Yeah, between you and Kobold, that would be good.
or it could be between you and Liz. Doesn't matter. There were a lot of people there.
I like the idea of going it between you and me for consummating our love.
Got it.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sick bastards!
I know, right? It just feels right. It just feels right.
He's dead.
Also, I'm
There's no one
running-
to judge us anymore.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh my god,
Pa's
you had to keep
cabin
it a
is
secret.
empty.
Oh,
The prospectus hut is empty. And Bobby, you know what that means. There's nobody to stand between us anymore. All right, sorry. Let's get this fucking shit going.
Okay.
All right. We've left the bar. The saloon is behind us. Our father is dead. The
Madam
whore,
is dealing with the corpse.
the whore is dealing with the corpse.
I'm bringing her home because she's in an
I'm
emotional
distraught.
state.
That's
yeah.
and
I am distraught.
On the family carriage.
you know before the whole like land
Yeah,
dispute,
they're
I
up on
actually
the cart. Yeah,
respect
sure.
you for wanting to take care of your family.
Thank you.
Things got bitter real fast, but I respect you at some point. Cause like this is the death of a father. This makes.
I
this
actually
makes sense.
didn't have too many, just like out of character sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any issues with her prior to
Oh, yeah, sure.
prior to her trying to take the land.
I'm an upstanding member of society.
I was like,
For good reason.
you may be it's possible she's tempting my pa, but she's helping him through these years without ma. He deserves someone who will take care
If
of
I
him.
can, I know this will still kind of just set the scene because I like the idea. Let me set the scene vividly, if you don't mind, though. Moonlit night, you are crying into his arms
All right. I'm thinking horseback ride.
on the
rather
carriage on the
than
way
carriages.
back. Well, no,
No carriages because we don't want witnesses. We don't want witnesses.
there's
We
a
want
place to lay down in the carriage.
It's a carriage.
There's room.
There's
single
room.
horse and there's a bed at home.
There probably is.
So it's that temptation, but you have to hold back until you get home.
You're about a quarter of a mile away from your house. The moon is bright. It's full. There's a coyote out in the
Fireflies are
distance. Fireflies are out. You are weeping on his back as he's carrying you home. You, stern face and staunched, do your brotherly duty, and you're taking your sister home, who you love dearly. Dearly.
Very dearly.
Bobby, I don't know how to do this. I don't know.
It's okay, Billy.
You know what I've been through. Pa didn't know, but I'm
I'm
you
well
nursed
aware.
me through. Nursed me through what happened. You know what happened.
I know.
I've been stabbed in the back before.
We'll make it through this together, as we
I don't
always
know how.
have.
I don't know how we're gonna make it through this. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Just wait until we get home.
Bobby, I love you.
I love you too, Billy.
It's good to hear you say that. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't hear you say that.
I don't think I could make it without you, Billy.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You know where I've been. You know what I've done. And I've done so much. I've done so much evil in this world. And I did it.
That's all in the past.
I did it for the family, and you know it.
I'm well aware.
It doesn't change what I did.
You are an honest woman, Billy. You have. Life has been cruel to you, but you have stood through it. You lived through what God threw your way.
I've done what I could, but it was not always good. Billy, you know it wasn't always good. My name is Billy. Bobby, you know it wasn't always good. Sorry, a little drunk.
Completely fine. You're distraught. It's okay.
Bobby, I love you.
I love you too, Billy.
Vomit.
Wait, why are you vomiting?
I'm drunk.
Oh, okay.
I'm drunk now.
She's drunk and distraught. Vomit happens.
My dad just died. Fuck you.
Took his whiskey bottle.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to consummate the relationship this night.
Oh,
we will be.
we will.
Yeah.
We will be.
That will happen after the vomit.
Bobby,
We're
Bobby, I don't just mean I love you, Bobby.
The cabin on the slight hill is coming up. There's a fire sitting, waiting.
just another
put there
couple
one of your
minutes,
servants.
Billy. We're almost there.
It looks warm and cozy
Would they
and
have
oh so
servants?
inviting.
No, we're
Helping
hillbillies.
hands. ranch hands. Fine, set up by your ranch hands.
Raccoon set it up for
I
you.
was
You got-
assuming we were just on our own with our daddy.
We ride up to the first ranch hand.
They were just on their own for the daddy.
Okay.
All you clear out. We're gonna need the night.
Bobby,
Sure
I
thing,
don't,
boss.
are we gonna be okay with our daddy?
We'll be completely fine. I'll handle everything.
Bobby, you know I believe in you, but I'm scared, Bobby. I'm scared.
You can always find comfort in my arms.
You know, I always
My
have.
shoulder's always here for you.
I've always needed it, and I don't know what I'd do without you. Bobby, you'll hate me, but I don't mean it just as family. I need you, Bobby. I need you.
I
I need you, Bobby. Not just
I
tonight.
silently get down from the horse and take you off of the horse and carry you in through the doorway.
Carrier over the threshold, perhaps?
Yes,
Oh,
carry her
Bobby.
over the threshold.
Oh, Bobby. Our daddy's dead, Bobby.
Always
Our
be,
daddy's dead.
Billy, I'll always be here for you.
Bobby, do you swear? Do you promise
I
you'll
swear.
fucking be there
I-
for me?
I
Oh,
promise.
Bobby.
Nothing will get between us, sis.
Do you promise? I need you to promise.
I promise you.
Bobby,
on my
you know
life,
what I've been through.
I promise you on my life, on Pa and Ma's graves, I will always be there for you.
Bobby, I love you.
I love you too, sis.
I love you, Bobby.
I love you too.
I love you, Bobby.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love
Well, you
you.
guys fuck already. Jesus.
And then we did.
Those words were repeated throughout the night.
Oh, yeah. I love you, Bobby.
I love you, Billy.
So that's how they consummate the relationship. For those of you at home, I am frantically trying to get Kobold to say this line that I've written on my paper.
What is the
And he is
line,
being
Joe?
a big
No, I'm
baby.
not.
What is
That's-
the line, Joe?
As Billy Joe is complaining about our dad being lost, I really wanted Bobby Dean to say, "I'll be your daddy now."
No, I wasn't gonna say it.
I had a daddy, but I needed a brother.
Perfect. Oh my God.
10 out of 10.
You do that! Glad I can help.
You should have said it.
Nope.
Should have done it.
It would have been perfect. She would
Yeah.
have said that. Voila.
Okay, so you have to
We're
give that
both
dice up to
terrible
somebody.
people.
I think I know who you have to give it to because you had sweet, sweet incestuous relations.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby, did I make you come? Did I make you
Okay,
come
so
over
currently,
and over
Madam
again?
Design-
Oh, damn, girl.
It was a long night to say
So
the
currently,
least.
Madam has
It
zero
was a
dice.
bit of a clean
I
up,
need
baby.
Yeah.
You'll get some. Don't worry.
Bobby, I will
Okay, so
never
you're probably
forget
out
our
of this. I'm
first
trying to find out how
time.
to do
Yeah.
the tilt.
I will never forget it either, Billy.
And I will never forget.
The tilt, 39.
I wish I could quit
So at the halfway point of the
I
game,
will always
things
love
get
you,
fucked
Bobby.
up. Oh boy,
love
did you
you
think
too,
things were
Billy.
crazy now? You are wrong, sir. So we roll randomly on this table, and we can kind of see where the story's going to go, but as with typical these stories, the best laid plans of mice and men always go astray, and we just got to have the fun to do that.
So are we random rolling the ones that were left in the middle or our dice?
Okay, at the end of the match, roll the dice in front of you, do some dice math. Wraps up, you'll have some dice in front of you. Okay, so we
Oh,
will...
Miss No Dice over
Okay,
there.
so Liz is out of this. So
I already
us
kind
three,
of
we
feel
will
like
roll
I'm
the
a bit
dice.
of a a half
I got
NPC.
a 1.
I feel like I'm a bit of a half
Okay.
NPC.
Do we
Yeah.
add all of our dice together?
You're
Or
a sweet
do
sweet
we...
madame who
You're
I
going to
hate.
total the white from the black.
Got it.
White is positive, black is negative.
Love you too.
Got it.
So
I
white
got
positive, black
negative
negative.
5.
You got negative 5?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So wait, white is positive. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I've got
Positive
You have 4.
Neato. I have.
Oh, you total up the
positive
different. So wait, you have positive
yeah.
4, you have negative 5. Okay, so if the highest number of either color, you will help add a pair of complications.
come through? I'm
So
drunk.
re-roll those center dice in the table.
I am pretty
Got it.
tipsy at this point. Am I coming on through already?
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a lot of
So here's the
red
thing.
6s.
You know the cool stuff that we did
shit.
before,
Uh-huh.
with the choosing things? You two exclusively get to do that now. So
Hey!
the higher white die gets to choose if they want
damn.
to choose the category or the specific
And
for
who does
that.
it affect?
It's going to affect the entire group.
Got it.
Affects
So-
everybody.
After we
Oh,
choose
shit.
this tilt, we're going to try to figure out and incorporate it in each scene that we do, at least in some small
Are
aspect.
we choosing just one tilt or several?
You're choosing one tilt. So if this
Got
dice
it.
remain,
I'm
you
gonna
have
be
a
frank
lot.
here. I'm kind of drunk at this point, so I don't know what's going on.
That is okay.
It's okay.
So
Just do it.
All right.
Do
Sounds
it.
like a
You know
plan.
the first part.
I'm
I'll
gonna
do the
continue
first
to
one
drink
so we
then.
can figure
Okay,
this
so
out.
these are your options from those amongst there, so you can choose the category.
This isn't
Got it.
bad, by the way.
We have 2,
Yeah.
3,
I'm
4,
gonna drink
5,
more of it.
and 6. So we have everything but 1. So there won't be any mayhem in this section.
That's too bad.
Now there's tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure.
Ooh, guilt works.
Okay, let me look at what we got here. I want to see what each of these looks like first.
Is there any more Angry Orchard?
We could do some. So wait, what do we choose of these?
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. Can you open this for me? I am also drunk. Yay, drunk buddies.
Drunk buddies.
Drunk buddies. I love you. Elizabeth, you're the best drunk buddy. I'm glad you're my drunk buddy.
Yeah.
Slide.
I'm glad that you guys are just fun drunks and good role players, even when you are drunk.
Yep.
Honestly, I feel like it helps the shitty southern accent.
Oh man, you're so spot on.
Thank
Oh,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's fucking freaky.
I'm trying to be as refined as possible while being
It's
drunk.
okay, you just gotta be savvy. That
I'm
works.
just being mildly drunk.
I've been plenty savvy, but have 0 dice, so I don't know how well I'm doing.
Well, you will get the dice now. So here's the big deal: is
Okay.
you might want to choose to resolve things if you want your character.
So
to...
again, how does resolution actually work?
Okay,
Because
so-
there's
I
like
don't think I did it very well.
there's like
I tried.
setup and
No,
resolution.
because you
and
you did like a resolution, but then you decided this is gonna be kind of a setup. So when we go to that, I will just do the resolution
Okay.
as the first thing, but we'll find out what the tilt is first.
okay.
Okay, 1 second. I'm looking at this. I'm just looking at all the minor options within it to figure out what it basically will boil down to probably.
Yeah. We have 3 red 6s, 2 white 5s, a white 4, a red 3, and a white 2.
Oh, we actually did pretty good
And I'm
too.
drunk enough not to say that out loud.
So typically
Like,
when I play this
the
game in the
numbers,
past,
not
there's always
that I'm
more
drunk.
than one color than
Clearly,
another.
Trust
But we
me.
haven't even split here, which is nice. We're
a couple
doing a good
couple
job balancing
times
the
we've
story.
a couple times like in the entire reciting of the numbers, I almost did just bleh, bleh.
I'm trying not to, and it's not working very well. I'm trying.
You're doing
I'm
pretty
gonna
great.
go with
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
probably.
I feel like the stutters actually almost disappeared, which is surprising because you'd think it would be
You have
like,
a drunk stutter?
oh, I just have a stutter.
I've
So-
never heard you stutter. You told this
Okay,
to me
Ellie.
before,
Since
but...
Oh,
we're
I
doing,
stutter-
since we're figuring
I
this
stutter
out
a lot, but
together.
usually people
Okay.
assume I'm actually saying words.
So we have to wrap up
happens
into the
pretty
game.
frequently. It's
Since
all
we're figuring this out together, would you rather go guilt or innocence?
guilt.
Okay, then I'll pick guilt, and then she chooses which thing within it we're going into.
I'm actually glad I'm kind of an outsider right now because
You
I
have
just get to be
1,
just like
2, 5, or
yes,
6
Okay.
You could end
under
up well.
guilt.
because like all the mayhem might actually just happen between those two, and I'm just like,
1, 2,
You
5,
don't
or
fuck?
6.
Yeah, because it's number 3 on
Yeah.
the or number 4 on the list. I mean,
It's
under
there's a lot
guilt.
of different ways
It's
this
under
could
guilt.
go.
under guilt.
What's that?
there's a lot of different
Oh,
ways this
absolutely.
game could go.
It's
1,
kinda
2,
fun.
5, or 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, will the town actually get the gold? Will the mountain itself just kind of blow up? And no one gets anything?
I could have gone for the tragedy, and it could have been a death out of nowhere or something like that, which would have been interesting. There's a death right on time, which could have been picked, I think, which would have
Death
been
right on
hilarious.
time?
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
But I figured that this would be it would be better to go with one of these two.
Okay. Makes sense. But yeah, those are some interesting options.
So the options for guilt are 1, a visit from the perhaps unofficial authorities. 2, betrayal by friends. 5 is someone panics, and 6 is a shutdown. So I'm leaning between someone panics and betrayed by friends.
I think someone panics would be really interesting.
I think a very specific someone panics because that's how it's been going.
I'm in favor. All
Okay,
right, someone
so
panics.
tilt. What is it? It's guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, guilt. Someone panics.
Okay, just set those there on thing.
All right, and this goes to Joe.
Okay. We won't actually need that until the very end. Yeah. Okay, so we have tilt, guilt, someone panics. So that's the thing. We're going to try to incorporate building up this panic motion. I think I know where Liz's head's at. I like it too. So that's probably going to be me. Okay, so
It kind
Do
of
we keep our dice that we rolled? so
you
far?
absolutely keep your
Here's
dice.
the thing.
That's what
It
I
can
thought.
either be Joe panics, Bobby panics, or Billy panics because Madame's surprisingly like not as involved in this, despite being kind of the center of
No,
it.
she's just going about her business. The people that do what they do around her are of their own, choices.
Yep,
and
I'm
their
just trying to
own
run
morality.
a damn business.
Yeah.
Right, as much as I'd like to establish the
benefits you is
scene
up
where I
to
find out
what it
information
does.
on the stagecoach, I'm not going to do that so we can get a sense of how a scene is resolved. So, resolve a scene. What's happening to Black Bart next? I have no idea. You 3 tell me, and then I will get to determine the outcome of that scene.
So we tell you how.
You set up the scene? What's Black Bart doing? What's going on?
Black Bart's not drunk for once.
Okay.
A sober Black Bart, because we haven't seen that yet.
A sober Black Bart. He is trying to figure out. He's getting together at least someone else or something like that in order to get this thing running.
And he's having trouble because,
People
his
don't
last
trust him
stagehand died.
and there's a rumor around town that he killed everyone there.
There's
Well,
a
he would not be
rumor.
looking in the town. You don't shit in the
Oh, you're
part
right.
This is like probably two towns
The next
over.
2 towns over, he's looking
The thing
for.
is, there's a rumor that he's met minimal success over the past couple of runs.
Mm-hmm.
His last few companions have been shot. There's just things have gone awry in various ways, and there's rumors as to whether or not he was
No,
responsible.
He's a. The thing is that he's an old old story dude of like some people have heard of him, most people haven't. He doesn't
Black
have
Bart is rusty at the whole
Yeah.
bank, at the whole Coach Robin thing.
The possibility
So-
of incompetence is high.
people are.
So we're.
But he's trying real hard.
Do I
And the
have-
legend might speak for, just might be able to vouch for him.
Would Black Bart have his partner in crime with him or not when he's trying to rope in cronies?
I think that's fair enough in this
Yeah.
situation. Like
I feel
it's up
like
to you.
I would help to a certain degree, but at the same time, I'm wary.
Okay, so that works. So you guys need to do a little bit more establishing that. So 2 towns over, it sounds like. And then I'm trying to rope up a new crew or something. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe
And
you have
it's-
information on these people and they need to see me to see if the legend is as good as it's true.
You got to
Just a
also
thought.
keep in mind, I don't have that much sway with people because my name wasn't mentioned. Billy Joe never comes up because I'm a woman.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So fine detail the scene a little bit more for me, please.
All right.
You're in a bar currently.
2 towns over. What's the name of the bar?
2 towns over. We're gonna call it the.
The sloppy soul, as in soul as in a boot.
The town is small. There's one church. There's one saloon. There's 2 hotels, which is odd.
How about
for
it's
the
a
area.
ghost town if I can make a suggestion?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a ghost town with all these
Yeah.
things, but it's
Yeah.
all run down.
Yeah, and
It's the
the
future
the
of
outlaws-
our
owner-
town.
The owner of
The
the saloon.
outlaws,
Bed.
the outlaws. It's where a lot of the outlaws congregate when they're making these sorts of plans and stuff like that.
The owner of the hotel has actually left. He's been gone for a good 5 or 6 years. Nobody's quite sure which. The rooms have dilapidated beyond use. The bar is largely empty, and there's nothing really to drink. There's a couple of bottles, but they're very clearly hard to come by. The other bar is empty completely. There's nothing to drink. There's no one inside. It's just cobwebs and dust.
Perfect.
The church is similar. It's very clear that there is a chaplain who comes by sometimes, but nobody's actually seen him, and nobody's quite sure where he went.
Because perhaps the chaplain that comes by sometimes is actually a mass criminal that sets up these kind of meets.
The cemetery is full.
Whoa.
The cemetery is very, very
Always.
full. There is a train station, however, it is very clearly beyond use, and nobody has stopped there in a very, very long time. It's quite clear that it's just not useful anymore. Nobody needs to go through this town.
Perfect. Okay, so how does he know that the meet's going to happen here? Does
The
somebody
mines
give him
have dried up.
information?
You got old contacts. You called in a favor of an old
Okay.
buddy who was surprised that you were still around or anything like that. They're wondering if it's gonna be like the first thing they asked was, "Is this your last hurrah, Black Bart?" Like it's been a
frankly-
long time.
The people of this town are desperate. There's nothing left. The mine is dried up. There's nothing.
Well, I thought this
there's
was like
no
an,
industry
I thought
left.
this was a complete ghost town.
It's
where
a
nobody's
ghost town.
here.
The only people who meet here are the criminals when they're getting ready
Yeah.
to meet up and everything. Like
Exactly. There's nothing left for them.
So maybe the contact then is the preacher that sets these things
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Okay.
Neato.
Who
that.
would
Well,
like
my son,
to- Evening, Father. How you doing?
it's been so long since I saw you around these parts. You ready to confess? You gonna confess your sins?
Father, I've confessed my sins and then some. Slides him the small pouch of coins.
Well, this is quite a few sins, my boy. What would you like to come in? How would you like to get rid of make these go away today?
I need a new posse. It's been a while. I need to get back in the game. This is Billy Joe here. She's my protege, as it were.
I was here before.
You might remember.
I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't quite recall you either. You don't make as
It
much
has
of
been a while.
impact as our compatriot here.
You know,
However,
I've heard,
everyone is welcome under the sight of God.
And we
you
appreciate your
said that
grace,
before.
Father.
Every last sinner. Now, I can get a congregation together for you to find some like-minded individuals. However, I do need to know what can I put out there in terms of just what sort of gathering will this be? Are we talking a
Father, you know the business. It's the same business it's always been.
well, that's surprising. It's that business is largely dried up around these parts of late.
There is always business, Chaplain.
Well, that's good news.
Billy Joe here's got information on a stage running through these parts. Armored, heavily.
The Wells Fargo comes through us.
A potluck it is then. Well,
Yes.
I'll bring
It is
some
what it
people.
is.
I'll get some sheep under guard together for this.
But nice if that sheep had glass rifles.
Well, I think that would be nice. I'll see what I can find.
All right.
So
Use
Joe
cut
just
as
picked a
always.
white dice.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal?
Because when you set up the scene, I get a resolve.
Did I set up that sign?
I think it was a
Yeah,
collaborative effort.
we cooperatively did it. It's a resolution. We set up the scene. He was the one who resolves it with the guy.
Okay.
Okay.
And I
Well,
imagine the same cut as always.
yeah, same cut as always,
All right.
indeed. Actually, that reminds me, it'll be a double cut this time because of how the last cut the time this happened went. I was
Chaplain.
actually quite.
Chaplain, I was there for the last cut. I understand your reserve, but at the same time, it will not go the same way.
That's nice, girl.
Mistakes were made,
However,
Chaplain. Horrible mistakes. Still out of.
Tell you
Best
what, Black Bart. You've been a good friend, a good patron of the church for a long time. So I see a way of giving you some leniency. However, it'll just be with that in mind. I'll make it a time and a half. That'll be your cut. The cut that the church, the donation to the church will be this time.
That sounds like a fair tithe, Padre. I appreciate that. You get the boys together, find the information on the stage, and we're good to go, like old times, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow night there'll be a potluck in this church like you never seen.
Be much obliged by that.
Oh, it looked like you were doing.
That was a pretty quick scene, but that works. So.
Okay, set up a scene or resolve a scene.
I guess I'll how much resolve a scene would there be with this character?
Well, setup is where you have an idea where you want your character to do. Resolve is, hey, I'm open to things.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was an option. I should have. Oops.
We'll do
Yes.
resolve a scene because I want to try it out. That and this character is just like not seem too active, even though technically he's one of the more active characters.
It's kind of hard to make it active when it's like the two of us are kind of very much we're gonna go out and rob
if
shit.
if I might
so it's harder
make a
to make it work
suggestion.
otherwise.
No, this is it. We're deciding for her.
Yeah, if I may
Okay,
make
we've got a suggestion.
suggestion.
We've
we're
got a
going,
suggestion.
We're going to be setting up the scene. So if I may make a suggestion, there's some rumors, perhaps, among her cowboy friends that she's
That
got,
the Wills Fargo's coming through town again.
that that he,
I was going to-
that,
I already
that
said
good
Wells
old
Fargo,
Black
so.
Bart might be doing another run, and there's also rumors that he may not make it back from that run. But they're very quiet. Those ones that she's heard.
I like it.
Okay.
Now, what does she have to stand to gain in this scene herself?
What's
a
going
good
to
point.
happen is where the scene is between her and some of her cowboys, I imagine, sharing the news and her trying to decide how she wants to run, how she wants to react to that situation. She doesn't know where the run's going or anything like that. They don't know that, but they know that he's getting involved in something that might be a little bit too dangerous for good old Black Bart.
The Peanut Gallery also had a suggestion. If they want to
What was the Peanut Gallery suggestion? Now
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Here. All right,
We'll just
fine.
recite what Peanut Gallery says.
Well, I thought it was you're just trying to resolve the scene for this.
But we set up the
It's
scene for
coming
her,
down
and
to the
she's.
end.
Mhm.
So, my whole scene was a jump of Billy's character, not Billy, Bobby's character.
I'm Billy. He's Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby's character. And then when the stagecoach scene goes, good or bad, she comes home, brother's dead.
Well, that's a little
Yeah.
too far ahead.
That's
now.
been
You're
ahead,
jumping too
yeah.
far ahead, buddy.
We have another pass, everyone, except for me. I only have one more pass.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that's
I
the
like that.
scene
That
that,
seems like a
I'd
good
like to
thing.
set up.
Okay.
I've
Right.
done a lot of the characters so far. You
I
guys
can always do more
take
characters.
this one this
You
time.
want to be a cowpoke with me?
How many cowpokes
right.
do we want?
All right, baby.
All right. Woo, doggy!
Oh, yeah.
Coming into town. I tell you,
know
what,
it,
Tommy.
baby.
These whores, they'll do anything for a dollar.
You
know
swear?
what?
You
Oh,
swear?
I swear. You know what I did with my gun last time?
What
in
did
and
you
out.
do
I
last
in
time? What
and
did you do
out.
last
Yeah, with
time?
the gun, with the pistol.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they don't call that a peacemaker for nothing. I tell you, they make peace in all kinds of ways.
Oh.
Hey, madam, how we doing?
Woo!
Yeah, we got a
Do
couple
you see
cowpokes.
the body on that thing?
Oh, I know. Now let's be respectful for
I
Miss
don't
Madam
know if
Sophie
I
here.
can.
I know she is quite a sophisticated lady, and if you treat her nice, she treats you nice as well.
Ooh,
That's been my
wow.
find. Oh, hey, madam. What we got on the docket today? We got any fresh little things here? I hear you do a 2-for-1 special.
Depends
I'm
on
up
your
for that.
Depends on your offer of 2.
Whatever offer
baby.
she likes.
You know
Yeah.
that means the two of us. You know.
Cowpokes
You
for
know.
life.
Oh, yeah.
I always love it when you two come into town.
Wow. Baby, Sophie.
Yeah.
You know what we say? We
I
know. You know.
Hey, I'll tell you,
you
what,
know
so
what we do.
I understand. Little new redhead. She's new in town. Maybe ain't get popped yet. Tell you what, we'll give you a little deal for a little exchange of information. How you liking that? Something that might whet your appetite.
We wanna know what
Though the
something
dusty
you
trails are saying nowadays.
You know what you know.
Oh, you
We know
two
what we
heard
know.
about my reputation as a gossipy hole.
Well,
We just want to help. We just want to be of assistance to
Tell
a
you what,
sister. You know
you
it.
throw in a little redhead and somebody else. We'll make this a whole quartet barbershop style. What you think, girl?
I'll see how those girls think, but they're on pretty good moods today.
So for a little exchange for information, one on the house, one with pet
Yeah.
for.
I'll put a good word for you two.
Ooh-wee.
So I know that's pretty fine, ain't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
So I hear through the rumor mill that your old man, the black ball, washed up has been. You're gonna be getting back.
You
in the
know you
action
could do
again.
better, baby. You
He's
know
got
you
his
could do
charms.
better.
Oh, she knows that. Trust me. Trust me, Tom. I've tried that many times ago. She is a tight little cut muffin. No
Will you-
offense, madam. I mean that with all due respect.
Absolutely.
You know we just looking for a try. You know
Yeah,
we just looking
exactly.
for a try.
So poor old being here, Sugar Dove. Black Ball, he's gonna be robbing the stage again.
He would.
Yeah, rumor is for you. He's
I
riding the
heard, I
posse and
heard.
everything. Yeah.
yeah,
What
I
do you
heard he's
think?
looking for anybody he can find.
And knowing how he's been sweet on you in the past, I don't understand why you dumped his ass to carrot washed up drunk that he is. Doing it for you. True love never falters. Ain't
How
that
much
sweet?
vomit in those back stables, and it was all for you. But we got something better for you.
There's not much better than a truly honest man, no matter how misled he's been by the bottle and gold.
It's a lot of bottle.
Why don't you go tell him?
You know full well how much gold he has not come through on for the sake of that bottle. And I know you could do better. You know full well you could do better.
Yeah, what was it? How many people does he owe money to? Quite a few,
Oh,
right?
so many.
So
Oh,
many.
so many. You
And
know
I
he
would-
gambles too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just the bottle. It's the drink. It's
I mean,
the
I wouldn't be surprised that.
it's the cards.
You two do know I run a whorehouse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you have the pick
I
of the
absolutely
litter.
can do better, but at the same
Exactly.
time, I have to be a good judge of character, or else my girls are in danger.
Well, no, we
Yes,
are
but
of
you
the
could do-
utmost character. That's what you're implying, madam. We're just trying information for maybe a little
Yeah,
flesh
we
trade.
just want,
So-
you know what we want.
Yeah, I mean, and we're not gospel. I mean, Blackrock's no different robbing that stage, right? I mean, he'd be a fool not to drag it back into good
of
graces.
course.
But I mean, if you think of all the good favors he's burnt out in the past
He's
years.
reckless, and you know
Yeah.
he's reckless.
Yeah.
He's a drunk and he's a gamble.
Is
He's
there a point you
reckless.
two are getting
Well, I'm
to?
just saying that, maybe with all the
Maybe-
beverages he burnt out in here in Flatdale and Redwood City.
You
it
could
just
find
is-
a new bridge to cross,
You could.
darling. You could
And
find
besides-
a new bridge.
That bridge might not be around much longer. It might be torn down just from what I hear.
You two think
Yeah.
you know about bridges.
Well, that's the thing. It's
You
just
know-
that we think he doesn't.
You know,
It's not that you don't.
Hush
It's
you.
that he doesn't.
No, hold on now, Tommy.
You're right. You're right.
Madam's got temper on her.
That's fair.
Best
That's
thing you
fair.
like about her.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I did not
said
mean
hush.
disrespect. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
you do know I could have been a singer.
with a voice like that,
I
and throw as
believe
deep
it.
as yours,
I believe it.
What during that possible singing business, I learned that there's a lot of rats
What rats? No.
in the business.
What?
In
Even on
that
the stage?
fancy
Like,
suit, in that
Oh, where
big
we're
fancy
going. Let's
stage
go.
business, and a lot of times it will lead directly to a fine establishments like mine, but not as caring for the girls. I came across the luck of being able to well, my singing career didn't turn out that great. Just came out west for that, oh, what was that word? Westward ho? What?
we're doing a pun here, madam.
Manifest. Manifest.
You know, I like
destiny.
my.
Yeah.
I do like your jokes. But there was a word for it, and I just can't think of it because the player can't think of it. Woohoo! But
All right,
it's
tell
the
you,
idea
Robin,
of-
want to manifest that redhead's
It's the-
destiny, am I right? Yeah.
Oh, that redhead's destiny is mine to manifest.
ah, yes. Manifest destiny. The whole make a life for your own. So I decided to come out here, come to a hodunk little town, and the only work I could really get was at a hodunk little brothel. Madam was nice enough. She treated her girls well, all 5 of us. But she told me the most important thing was to recognize an honest man.
And we're honest men
Is he
here.
an honest man? We're
He's an-
honest man, but I do not know that your butt is an honest man.
There's a difference.
Honest in his debts, in fact that he owes so much. But beyond that, I don't know.
Honest in the death of his companions, perhaps.
Oh, you heard that rumor too?
I heard that rumor. I'm
That's a
sorry. I
nasty
should
rumor.
not have
No,
brought it
no,
up. It
no,
was
no. I believe
it
that to
was
be a full
poor
hot
of
motive.
me to
Yeah.
say that. It was uncharitable, to say
That
the
was quite
least.
poor of you
I am
indeed.
sorry. I am sorry, ma'am. That was
Point being, honesty manifests itself in many different ways. One way is to rise up the ranks and eventually become in the good graces of the former madam and inheriting a brothel. Even though I inherited a disaster, I'm doing my best. And we may not be as fine as those places in San Francisco or Reno or any of those other establishments. We try to make our home here.
And we appreciate that, madam. But, you know,
We
it's
do,
a
we do.
long stop on the
clearly
cow
we
trail.
came here to see you.
So,
And my little redhead. How you doing, sugar? I'm looking at you, redhead.
And I understand you picked her yourself.
No, you know I am, girl.
We know you have good taste.
redhead's new, be gentle with her.
We'll try. We'll try. for a
Point
good
being,
price.
if you're questioning my judgment, I don't quite appreciate that.
I am not
no, we ain't
questioning your
nothing.
judgment.
We're just judgment is a great gift of yours, madam. We just want to make sure you have all the information before we make that
That's
final
all.
decision.
That's all. We just want to make sure that
And
your
speaking of which, is that
judgment
information sufficient
is
enough for
informed.
little redhead and her friend over there?
Exactly.
You know it, big boy.
Ooh, she's got a deep
Do you know
voice
where
on
he's
her
trying to get-
baritone. I like that.
Do you know where he's trying to gather up this posse of his?
Oh, 2 towns out over, just with the chaplain to be.
Oh,
Whoa,
with,
whoa, whoa.
It's funny.
with
Yeah,
that
chaplain is
devoted
not
old
like
priest.
yeah.
What?
It's he's meeting the congregations, my understanding.
The congregation. That's what they say in that ghost town over there.
That's
Yonder.
fine. So, if you want to taste this redhead and maybe that more experienced blonde that everyone's
The one
been
with the deep
Ah,
deep voice. You know what? Man, I love a woman with deep voice, just so sultry.
You know where it goes. You know where it goes.
Taste your sugar already.
Can you hear her in the background? Ah, she wants it. She wants something,
So,
that's for
you had
sure.
information sufficient?
only because I do like you two.
Oh, you are such a saint, madam.
Try,
All right,
You're a
girls.
veritable
Hold up.
angel, baby.
just try to get one of ours in with that party. I do like to keep an eye on my own.
Oh, well, we could perhaps arrange that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You want to switch off midway? You know how much I love doing that.
You know it.
All right.
You know
None of your mind, girl. Come here.
Good time.
Yeah. All right.
And scene.
Okay, I say white die for her.
Yeah, I think so.
White
no,
knight.
she gets to decide.
I get to decide.
Yeah, you're right. You resolved it.
That's what I
You
was kind of
decide.
waiting. It's like, what kind of dice you going to
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was mildly confused
But
there
I
for a second.
think you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Oh, sorry.
I got
like-
information and I got people on the inside. So
Yeah, you're completely in control of this particular situation.
Yep. Rather,
Well-
I at least know what's going on.
She's got people going to
She's not
try
risking
to get
anything.
in on it. Yeah.
She's
yeah.
not risking anything at all.
Yeah.
At this point, she's
Yep.
literally just like telling other people to do shit, and they're not asking her for anything.
Okay.
whores.
Since
Yeah,
we
but
seem
they're
to be-
paying for
since-
them.
Since we seem to be on a resolution kick, I might as well have a resolution myself.
Okay.
What scene can you set up for my character?
Scene is you are strolling down the alley with, I don't know, one of your chums, mostly played by me. And, some of the cowpokes don't take too kindly with you.
I hear he only fights when he's got a posse with him.
So maybe there's
He
another posse
doesn't
that
fight
comes
his
up.
own battles.
So maybe another posse comes up
Sounds like a rap.
as you're out on the range. Maybe not downtown.
Sounds
Thinking
like
out
a
on the
rat
range
to
where
me.
things are a little bit more inconspicuous, a little wild. So
He's
you
got to fight his own
and-
battles for once, don't he, partner?
He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight like a man.
You know,
So maybe you're out surveying the land by yourself. I like that. Yeah. It's noontime. It's a little hot. Take a swig from your water bottle. See some dust over the trail. Well, what do we have here? Well. Ain't that
Apparently, we
Billy
put
Joe?
a Brit in our ranks.
you're strolling
Oh.
mighty
That
close to
slimy
my.
bastard. You know we'll shoot him in the back first chance we get.
Nah, we like limeys. We like limeys.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Why not that one?
He stole my claim. He's a claim jumper.
Oh shit!
He's a
man.
claim jumper. You know it. I claim.
Fuck that limey.
Exactly. I claimed my land, and he jumped it. He jumped right in it and started paying into my shit.
Man, you don't see us doing that with any of the folks around here.
You know he's a traitor.
I'm sorry. I heard you're talking
Traded
about
in-
me. I didn't hear.
I'm so
hear the
confused who we're talking about right
Oh,
now.
we're talking about your friend, the one Joe's playing.
Oh, okay,
Apparently,
gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, apparently Joe's playing.
We're saying you're a bitch. You're a bitch because you don't fight your own battles. He's
Now-
a bitch because he's a limey
Well,
piece of shit.
Now, hold on now. I
No
take
offense to
rather
limeys.
offense to that. I've never jumped a claim my lies you. Well,
He stole
rather
my
ruffians. Now,
He was
Well,
panning
if we're
in
talking,
my
if
land.
we're talking about
It was
claim
clearly
jumping, I
it was
must say
clearly
you're
marked.
mighty close to my land here.
that is right. This gentleman has had a great hold on this land for many generations. I can attest to that, being one
You
that
know
has
what?
witnessed.
You want to know who had these lands before?
I did not. Don't tell me the bloody savages.
Those Indians.
Yeah.
And
No.
they'll scalp you as soon as they lay eyes on some pasty white limey motherfucker.
You're lucky you stole land of a white man instead of one of those.
Those Indians will
Well,
stick some bears and
Hey,
wolves on
hey,
some of
this
that
my
shit.
compatriot you're talking about here. I'd appreciate
Boy,
it.
go back up to your mountain.
If you're gonna fight your own battles,
Yes, I mean, I
Should
am the
fight
most
another
esteemed
one.
surveyor in these parts. I am here to help Billy Joe get his. Sorry, wrong character.
It's so easy.
What's your character's name again? Fuck it.
Bobby.
that's Bobby Dean.
Bobby,
I'm Billy
thank
Joe.
you, thank you. Help Sir Dean, Mr. Dean, Bobby Dean.
That's his
survey
middle name.
his yes,
Yeah.
whatever. Serve his
Bobby Dean,
plane,
yeah.
and he is planning great expanse in these parts. You ruffians know nothing of survey and architecture. I can show you that.
You're calling us
a-
the
All I
rough-
know is I saw you on private property without a permit or anything,
This is
any
this is-
kind of documentation other than your accent.
Excuse
Your
me, but
limey
unless you have
British
something to back
accent.
up, unless you have something to back up those claims, you're just laying about slander on a good man's name.
Is he a
Now,
good
he-
man? Are you
All right.
saying he's a
I'm
good
saying
man?
he's a good
Bobby
man.
Darnell may have a point. In fact, the whole reason why half our daddies and granddaddies came out here was for some freedom from everything, right?
It is his land. I just don't
I have
like
the
those
documents to
British
show this
people.
exactly. Wait, excuse me, I have the documents right here.
I do not trust your documentation and your
you
fancy
should probably quiet down there for a
education.
minute, boy.
Yoink! Documents in hand.
I do
Excuse
not
me, sir.
trust
Sir,
your
sir, those are
education.
my documents. I need those. How do you control this
Just,
damn animal?
just
I'm-
match. What documents
Wait,
now?
wait.
Disgusting.
Hey, those
limey
are legally
bastard.
binding documents. As much as we all don't like to deal with the
Singeing
law,
the edge.
Why are you dealing
Why do
with
pieces
this
of paper even
miscreant?
matter?
the reason that I'm dealing with these miscreants is because
The more you talk,
as
the
you
more it's
call
getting
them.
burned up, man.
could you take that ladder away from that for
That was-
one
It's already
moment?
burned. Does it matter?
Sir, I suggest we leave. These people clearly have ill intent, and we are far away from the authorities.
Boy,
Why are you dealing with this man?
the reason I'm dealing with this man is because the good people, as you call yourselves, of this land seem to have been all seduced by that temptress in that brothel.
What does that have to do with him?
I need loyal men who'll help me should she call down the law upon honest working men like myself.
We didn't
I'm
have
used to get a
them
percentage of
English
yes.
folk being
How much?
loyal.
A percentage.
A percentage.
A percentage, yes.
Did they specify a percentage?
I trust Mr. Dean's character very much. It
got-
will be as admirable as ample a percentage, I'm sure. Yes.
That does
You
not
was daddy's
sound
crazy.
like a trustworthy limey to
I-
me.
Nothing.
He's-
no.
While his nationality calls into question his
Daddy was so
loyalty
crazy,
in
man.
a lot of
Boy
ways,
didn't know
he has
what
proven on
rats.
multiple occasions to be a fine, upstanding
Boy doesn't know
gent.
what a
Now, I knew
percentage
your
is.
daddy, and I do not think he would approve of a limey in your
Yes,
property.
and my daddy was seduced by the temptress that I talked about earlier.
Your daddy was a good man.
He was.
You know, Mr. Dean,
for
sir,
a
it's-
time.
There
For
seems
a
a lot of hot air
time.
around here. Perhaps we could
What
go
are
to
you
a
doing
saloon,
with
a
your
tavern,
daddy's
if you will.
land?
What
It's-
I'm doing with my daddy's land is I'm trying to foster
his
a
Sophie.
good place. I want what's best for the town. Now, I want what's best for the town while also considering myself.
What's best for the town, or what's best for that sister you're fucking?
I'm gonna give you one chance
sorry.
to take that back.
Yeah.
That is some
Yeah.
extreme slander you're throwing
I'm
around.
sorry.
With that
sir,
one
did-
chance, are you gonna
That is
throw
quite
out
an
that limey?
I'm sorry. Why is the throwing out of the limey in question? And what is these implications of this good man's sister? That sounds
Take
totally.
a step back.
What, it's just. I
Take
know,
a step back.
even know what we're arguing about right
Oh, what? Larry man, what's that fancy like
There's
Bill
only
Shake
one
talk
way
about?
that this can be.
What's that line he does? It's like,
The slander
"Dost
of
thou
that
protest
level-
too mucheth?"
There's only one way this can be dealt with if you're not willing
I
to
don't know what
take
you're
it
saying,
back.
sir. You're all quite.
No. Methinks he dost thou protest
What a
too
man
much.
does in his own cabin is none of my
I think I
business.
understand what you're saying.
I
although
just
you're
don't like that
ruining
you
a great
leave
play. I
those
must say, it's rather.
English bastards
I
in
know the
our
person.
town.
That's
Do
the way
what
I
you
know.
will, but I do not trust that man.
Oh,
Do
anachronistic.
what you will.
I can understand your concerns.
Topical.
However, I need, once again, trustworthy men. Now, if you are trustworthy men as well, I'd be more than happy to give you a place at the ranch that I'm opening up.
You're opening up a ranch.
Yes, that is what I plan to do with my
Old
papa's
Chuckles
land.
had a ranch.
Yes.
Well,
He
there-
didn't have a ranch, but I intend on building upon my legacy.
Will that ranch involve more limeys?
It won't necessarily. This is the only limey that I'm willing to show my back to.
Why would you?
Because I'm a decent sort, really, and quite erudite, I assure you. I can.
I do not
He
trust
doesn't have
a
quick.
limey.
He's not
Doctor
good
the
with the
books.
words, but he's pretty good with the paperwork, which is very important.
Is
do
that
not have
useful?
The American vernacular.
I
at all.
don't
No,
have
no,
that
no, not
book
quite.
learning.
Yeah.
Look,
So
Why
only
do
you,
you
you
need
only
that
need one
book
book,
learning?
book learning
sounds the most
person per
educated
town, as
people
I
ever
always
meet.
say.
I don't know
Why do you
what they
need
say.
one? We could have none.
See,
I know.
I need to deal with a certain issue having to do with
talking about
a
the
woman
hall?
taking my land. Yes, the hall.
Oh, she sounds like a most dreadful person.
Don't Miss Sophie not really bother me too much. She doesn't bother me.
She
Yeah,
didn't
I
bother
haven't
me
heard too
until
much
she
bad about
until
her.
she
Shush,
seduced
I
my pa and
understand.
tried to take my land.
Honestly, she didn't make him walk through the door, brother.
You're not wrong. However,
Most
I
of
was
us have
there.
walked through that door.
I was there. I was there when my pa passed, and he said nothing of the sort that she proclaims.
What's she proclaim again?
I just don't approve of limeys.
Fair
And
enough.
what's that thing called? Racist? Man, you can slaves. Those niggas aren't as racist as you.
Hey, them blacks are just colored folk, ain't they?
Have you
All right,
heard
this
that
got
thing?
properly more
It's
racist
funny.
than I meant to go for. with this.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
let's all calm down here.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm
in myself.
offering you. I mean, you two seem like you're a little hot-headed, but you do seem like the type who's honorable enough.
And he did give himself a white die to break character.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did he?
I'd like to take a moment to have everyone here calm down and think about what we are discussing here. I can understand your complaints. However, I need this slimy bastard to keep my pa's land. Now,
That is
an
right.
important-
Yes.
Now, if you want to work at this at a ranch, though, I just like
You're paying hard cash.
paying hard cash.
And
I
percentages
may
too.
not approve of your methods, but if your money's as good as you talk,
Go ahead and spread the word around town, too. I'm looking for some more loyal boys willing to work there as well. I want anyone who wants
Employment
to...
opportunity. Exciting.
we're as loyal as your cash is hard.
Understood.
I'll make shoes, man. I don't know that much about whatever you're planning to do.
That's completely fine. Just think on it.
I'll think on it. How hard is the cash?
I
Percentages.
toss a small bag of gold for now. Just this is just
you know how,
a pa-
you know how gold like mining works in general, right?
Yeah, I know.
It'd be like
Okay.
gold dust.
Okay, it would have
It's
been like a
gold
little
dust.
bit of
Yeah,
dust.
a
'cause, like,
little bit of
that
dust.
gold is a lot of cash,
This-
bruh.
this
Single
land-
nugget, a single nugget.
Yeah, this land.
Galen
This
over there
land
is
still,
snorting
is
the
still
gold.
willing to. This land is still yielding some fine gains, and I'm working on getting the rest of it out. And while I do so, I thought I'd invested in something that can pass on a legacy for my family. This is just a small sample to spread around the word around town about it. That's all.
As I said, my loyalty is hard as the cash.
Gotcha.
As long as the cash is consistent,
I'm
my
just gonna-
loyalty will be too, and that of my friends.
Understood.
We can't say for the rest of the town, but if you keep tossing around gold dust like that, you might have quite a bit on your. You might have quite a little. What is it called? Minutia? Limey, what's it called?
Minutia. Yes.
A little bit of a minutia
That
on your
sounds
hands.
like book learning to me.
I try, man.
We all.
Whatever you gotta do.
Hey, I gotta impress them ladies over at the
I
house.
understand.
right
I
there-
understand. Whatever works
I'm
for
not
you.
good looking.
I've
Gentlemen,
already got-
gentlemen.
I've already got.
I just want the money.
I've already got minutia on my hands. That harlot knows about all this, which is why she's gunning so hard for my land. That's why I'm giving everyone a good idea of the actual situation at play here. It's not a woman looking for the benefit of the town or anything like that. She's looking to get rich. I'd like to turn this town that is on the brink of destruction into a true cattle ranch.
Why'd you start
Ranch of
now?
towns.
You had years to get that started, man.
I had some difficulty locating the gold that my pa left behind.
I will.
Why didn't Chuckle start it?
Chuckles was not himself in his later years. However, you will recall that he
Why
left
didn't
this
Chuckle
world
start
without
it
any.
earlier? You got a lot of convincing to do, man.
I think you won the dice.
Yeah.
You won it, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't know. I like contending.
Okay.
It's like,
I
reason
was-
it out, brother.
I'll talk.
We all have a difficult time finding gold in these hills. He just happened to finally hit gold in his last years. You'll recall that he went out of this world without debts, despite being such a man of the drink and a man of the
He was a commodity.
harlot.
It was
Fucker.
rare.
He was rare, you say. As you say. I will talk to my cohorts and we will see what we think. As long as the cash is hard.
I'll talk to the shoes. I don't know anybody. He's the guy I know.
Gotcha. Well,
I'll
it's
bring
been
you along,
great
friend.
talking
I'll
with
bring
all of you.
along.
Have a good. I hope you two have a good evening.
Okay.
Let's
Thank you, sir.
go,
Yes.
boy.
Let's leave.
And
leave.
Steve.
Okay. So
All
I
right,
think
all done.
my
I'll
understanding
see.
from that is he got cronies on his side now.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, we'll go
Okay.
with that.
We'll go with that, yeah.
All right. Do
Now-
you want to establish a scene or do you want to resolve a scene?
I'll resolve a scene.
Okay.
Resolve!
It's the resolve train now.
If I may make a suggestion, unless you
No,
have
I have
suggested,
nothing for her.
mine would be the night of recruitment and everything like that. After all, she's helping you recruit and everything like that, and she needs to pick out the right people who are going to be okay with
Ooh.
how this turns out.
Yeah.
Maybe Black Bart is also too drunk to do this. You have
Yeah.
to take up the shoes.
So that sounds reasonable.
Blackbart is
I
an
just set up.
ally, if I remember.
Yes, there's probably one in there, but
there's someone who needs to try and get into the group, but they're
I don't
not
know
in
how
yet.
hard he actually has to try, because
Yeah.
this could be actually a former criminal, too.
Yeah.
We never know. She just said, just do it.
Yeah, find someone, get someone into that congregation, not into the.
So what is she trying to do? She'd be trying to convincing the criminals to join up.
Yeah,
right?
she's trying to. No, what she's trying to do is she's first of all trying to convince people to join up, but then she's trying to figure out
No,
which.
that's too complicated. I think just try to convince what she has to say is get a lot of people or get very few people would make sense for me.
Fair enough. Mm-hmm. The idea behind it more was that she wants to find someone who'd be a couple of people. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because he's washed up. So I'll start off as Black Bart. Why don't we establish the scene? So the scene is at the church. The pastor is no longer there. This is the typical meet at.
It's the potluck. It's the potluck.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the potluck. There's probably about 10 individuals of different ethnicities and even a few different. Well, maybe no. You're the only girl. Sorry.
Yep.
A few different genders. Black Bart has been a little nervous of like getting this whole thing's been doing some bad stuff for her. So he is currently heaving over the side of the old graveyard fence that has been dilapidated and burnt down. And, it's probably like towards dawn, dusk. Let's do dusk. So you got that nice red-orange sunset going on. Black Bart comes over.
Any Western.
All right, ready to talk to the boys.
Bart.
Huh?
Drunk. You're drunk.
Yeah.
Bart. You're too drunk.
No, I'm
If
not.
they talk to you, they're
What?
not gonna trust you.
What? Oh, what?
Bart,
Huh?
you look like a loose end.
Nah.
Bart, you can do better. I've seen you better. This is not better. Heaving over the side of a church on a Sunday is not better.
What can I say? I'm
The
bringing my guts
candles
out.
are lit, and you have sprayed vomit over the side of this church.
I'm sorry, Bella. It's just you ever get. I just don't want nothing to happen like last time. You know?
But I'm dependent on you. I depended on you before, and I know you can do better.
I will do better. Just tell you what. You talk to the boys first. They'll come and once to sober up, okay? You can do. Look. You've always done this. You've been really good with this before. I'm just.
But can you hold it together? Can you hold it together long enough for me to talk to the others?
I can do that. I'll just stand straight. I can do that. Right. Yeah.
Do I need to get you some of that sissy liquid, that water?
No. Well, I got it. Let's go and meet the boys. I'm ready. You just do the talking, all right? All right.
I'm trusting you, Bart.
Another swig here.
Hair
All
dog.
right. Hair of the dog, right. All right. Let's go, Billy Joe. You and me. Huh?
Don't let me down, Bart.
I won't. As he stumbles off
on
towards
you.
the church, you probably better do the talking.
God damn it, Bart.
So, as Bart kind of stumbles in, that, as I said, probably about 10 guys sitting in there, all rough and tumble types.
I am Billy Joe.
He was
This
a
is-
Ferkishy.
This is Black Bart. If you want to talk to Black Bart, you're going to go through me. Because I am Billy Joe and I am his first hand. And you will go through me.
She looks like a goddamn woman.
That's because I am a goddamn woman. And I have been through more stagecoach wrangling than any of y'all bitches and your mothers have seen in your lives.
This is quaint right here. Well, look at that. Is that Black Bart over there? I haven't heard him robbing stages in 2-3 years. Hey, Black Bart, how you doing?
So much
As
fun
I said, you will go through me or you will not have business. And I know that if you are here, it is because you want business. And stagecoach robbing is our business. You will go through me.
Well, that's quite
Sound loud.
an impressive voice at the very least.
Are you kidding me, son? You want to run by a woman?
There's other stagecoaches out there.
No, there's lots
There
of other
are,
stagecoaches
but
out
they
there.
are
You
far
gotta
and
convince
few
us, tender
between.
tits. Maybe with however you want to convince us. It's getting gropey. I'm sorry. The
Getting
grope's
real
happened.
gropey, man.
Goes up, hand on breast. Maybe there's other ways you can
I
convince her
shoot
to
him
come
in
with
the
her.
face.
Dead.
Bang!
Everyone's got
And
hands on
silence.
Black
guns.
Bart stumbles for his gun and falls out on the floor from his holster. I got it. Wait, let me get my gun. Hold on. That was a good shot there.
Bart, you know what I said.
Is he okay?
Fine.
He did.
No, I mean, is Black Bart okay?
Black
What?
Bart.
What? I didn't see anything going on with Black Bart.
Black Bart will get the job done, will you?
Wicked Jim just died.
Will you?
Wicked Jim did not know his place. Do you, sir?
Look, I think I've had enough of this business here. This is
Sir.
too much for me. Look,
Bobby,
You sound like a yellow belly.
you gotta do, man.
Are you a yellow-bellied greenhorn over there?
are you trying?
Are you a yellow belly?
I am not a yellow belly.
You sound like a coward. You're too scared to talk to a woman. Is that what I'm hearing? You are too much of a coward to speak to a woman about
Johnny, I mean-
stealing from a stagecoach?
Let's hear what she has to say.
Now, men, you may not be used to speaking to a woman about these things. But frankly, if you are too much of a coward to speak to a woman about these things, then that sounds like you're a coward. Not like you're a man, like you're a coward. You're a yellow-bellied greenhorn, as I've accused that man over there. I think you can do better than that. But if you can't, then I have wasted my time, and you have wasted Black Bart's. Now, you are here because you have heard of his reputation. If you wish to make your own reputation, then I expect you to follow through. If you cannot follow through, then I do not know why you are here.
And what's this payoff from then, huh?
There is a stagecoach coming through.
Whose?
Wells Fargo.
No shit.
Oh.
They're coming through to California to that fancy San Francisco soil. They're full of gold and silver and whatever fucking you have. Does not matter.
How
Because
armed
they are
we looking
wolves.
at?
How armed? They're armed. But if you're not pansies, then we can handle that.
We're armed.
We are as
We
armed
are armed. Yeah, totally armed.
and there is more than enough gold to compensate.
Look, I'm fine with being called a yellow belly. I don't go into armed like I'm fine with robbing some trains, but this is too
Are you
far
a
up my
woman?
river.
Are you a woman? Is there a uterus between those legs?
I'm
Do you
gonna.
need a hysterectomy? Are you?
I'm not gonna take that
hysterical?
from a woman.
Are you
I'm gonna leave.
hysterical, sir? Are you hysterical?
One
Do
of-
you need to see a
One
doctor?
of them walks out, but that's basically it. I'm just saying that not everyone. will
I'll
go
let the
along with
pussy
it.
leave his tenderfoot. I
That
tell you
man
what,
Does not.
this gal's got more balls than I've seen in a long time. I'm working for her.
I see eye to eye with it as well. I'm going along.
Now we have business to attend to.
All right, you lay out the plan there, little tough broad. We'll follow it.
It is the
You
sta-
and Black Butt, they're both, despite his current preoccupations with his vomit.
It's a classic. We stop the carriage, we raid the carriage, we take the money. We go. Now, how many of you have been in this kind of operation before?
Robbed a bank.
I've
It's the same
robbed-
as stagecoach.
I've robbed a stagecoach before. However, there was only 2 people on there, and only one of them was armed. It was a small time thing.
All right, all right.
I robbed a stagecoach with 6 people on it, armed to the teeth.
Hey, shut up, Greg.
Hey, my story'd be true. I took 3 of them out myself. I only went to jail 'cause my partners left me.
That I can relate to. However, how many of you can hold a gun? How many of you can fire a gun with consistency and aim?
I think everyone would raise their hand. 'cause we
I
probably
think
need to wrap
everyone
it up a
raises
little
their
sooner
hand.
than what you
Good.
wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna ask anyway.
That's okay.
How many of you are
Anyways.
sissies? How many of you are women? It should just
Yo-
be me.
You're a woman.
And if it's anybody else, then you can also leave like the bitch that left before. Otherwise, we should be good. Let's go.
Let's set up the plan then. Okay. No, we're not done quite yet.
Okay, I know.
We have one more scene to go around.
want
I
to
will
play.
establish a scene, and they're only red dice, so it doesn't matter. 3-4 days later, right? Information set up. We are on the ridge. You and I, Black Bart, a little sober, but you've seen him worse.
Okay.
They're a little drunk, but you've seen him worse. Stagecoach off in the distance. You can see the dust piles from the thing ripping around. It's a nice little, perfect little ambush canyon that, of course, Stagecoach must go through to make the scene dynamic.
Yay! Dynamic.
If you guys have seen the new, what was it, 310 to Yuma?
I have not.
Okay, so it starts with the Stagecoach robbery. Very much the same thing, right?
Okay.
Heavily armored, actual armor on the Stagecoach side. You have the Stagecoach driver man shotgun, 2 or 3 cowpokes in the back, also probably with Western Union, riding in tandem. They know that this place is bleak and bad, and they need to get through it in a hurry, especially since they're going right through Ambush Pass, which is a silly thing to do, but again, it's good for the story.
Was I literally just yelling into the mic?
It would take an entire other day to not go through Ambush Pass, and they don't have the
exactly.
time to do
yeah.
that.
It's too much time.
Pass
It's too much time. They can't afford it.
Yeah,
They can't afford the time.
exactly. They're on a schedule to keep.
That's why
So-
it's well armed.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's well armed.
They were
there's-
kind of prepared.
Yeah, kind of prepared. So let's say Black Bart and crew probably got maybe like 8 people all together, all in all. So Black Bart, Billy Joe. On the other side, probably Billy Joe there by herself with the other gentleman, 4 and 4. Stagecoach running through just a bit of the canyon. Black Bart raises a signal. The gentleman on your left, a Native American, very typical, long hair, headband, pulls out his spyglass rifle, aka a sniper rifle. Yep.
Stereotypes.
Tecumseh.
Yeah,
Yay!
exactly.
He was named for his ancestor.
Exactly.
Who's dead?
Pulls the trigger, kicks back. The driver falls off, dead. Ambush! Man fan out. Gun goes blazing. Black Bart and crew hop down. Billy Joe and crew hop down, or ride down rather. Stampeding, or smoke, dust, can't talk right now, I'm sleepy. Dust from the thunder of hooves from
the rest of
behind
us are
them.
drunk.
There you go.
I don't know.
Right, circle the wagon. We're gonna need dynamite to blow this bitch high.
We don't.
Yeah.
That works too.
It's Cowboy War
You
Cry.
have
Yeah.
dynamite. Like,
Sure, go.
They're the demolition expert, the crazy guy that killed the 3 people last time.
Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah!
Dynamite Greg.
Yeah.
This is what I live for, and
As-
this is what you'll live for too if you know what's good for you. Woo!
As the gunfight continues to ensue, a couple of the banditos get gunned down by the expert marksmen that were riding behind. Things getting real. Gun smoke everywhere. Little pain emoting. Black Bart, as he barks out his command, just kind of pulls up. See him start scratching his face, tearing off his, pulling down his mask, which he had hidden, revealing his face. Wiping it. He's looking panicked. He's looking stressed. This is all coming down back too quick for him. He doesn't know exactly what to do as he stands there and freezes.
Bart,
Huh?
Bart, we got a job to do. Don't fade out on me. We got a job.
What? No. Yeah, job.
We got to finish the job.
We gotta finish the job. Right. Good God, look out, Billy Joe. As there is somebody behind you, I imagine. You want to get shot again?
No.
You might be getting shot again.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
okay.
fine. No,
That's standard for my character at this point. Oh yeah. Keep getting shot.
yes.
To be fair, I was aware of this entire thing, and I'm hiding in the rocks at this point because
Why do you get to hide
Are
in the
you?
rocks?
Wait, who is this? Who is this?
I said before. I said before when I was planning with her that I was going to be watching it, and when everything was said and done, I was going to kill you. I just want to keep an
Oh, that's-
eye on how things are going.
That's totally
right?
fine.
Okay.
It's not like I'm not gonna like I'm just watching.
If your character would have given his character the information on the
I
stage,
would
that,
have told
Okay,
him.
that's fine.
Because that's
Maybe
my
you're-
brother, and I love my
Yeah.
brother.
Okay, maybe you have a crew
And I will
waiting in the
tell my
wings, too,
brother
behind
whatever
this.
he wants to know, and I will give him any
So,
information he needs.
shot in the shoulder, a wound, right?
Okay.
And you would probably.
Not again.
God damn it! Not again! Black Bart comes to full form.
No! No!
Rides over the gentleman, leaps off, pulls out his Bowie knife, guts him like a stuck pig. Not pleasant sight at all. A couple other gentlemen One of the last ones gets up. Black Bart shoots him dead with his 6 pistol. Pow, 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 pow. He's kind of back in full form. And all
Bart, you
Silver
finished
says,
the job, Bart. Bart, you finished the job.
God damn the fucking money! Come over here. Just a shoulder wound. You're fine. You're fine.
You shoot
Crazy
me
guy.
again, Bart.
I'm not gonna shoot you again. I couldn't do it.
You shot
I
me.
didn't want to leave you to die. God damn it!
You did. With 2 gunshots.
I didn't know it was a mercy kill.
It was not. There was no mercy in that gunshot. You finished the job.
I ain't doing it. I ain't going down that road again.
I need this job finished for my family.
Boys, you finish it. You take care of the rest, which is imagine there's dynamite getting set off now. Boom, boom.
I've
things
got-
You are
I've
the
got a
leader.
scope.
Finish the job for my family.
Shut up. You ain't dead yet.
I'm not, but I expect you to finish the job.
I ain't doing that again. Starts
I've got-
to cradle her, and then I imagine what's happening.
I've been watching
as
this
he's like,
entire thing.
Gives
I'm-
drink, I ain't doing that again. Making the same mistake twice. You're going to live with me, or else I die.
and a shot rings out over the
Meanwhile-
Black
canyon.
Bart's blades splatter all over you. Rest of the gentlemen. Goddamn devil ambush!
Finish the job.
Mira, what's going on?
A group of cowpokes that I have gathered together, some of the good old boys, and a new recruit or two, rush
Good
out.
shot, sir. Excellent shot. Right.
Yeah, rush out of the rocks down the canyon from a crag that was on the side. There's only about 4 of them total, including myself. I couldn't get together a large group for this.
Doesn't matter for the specifics. Go on.
Yeah. And they rush over to attack the group that are there. They had been waiting for it to weaken down a bit, and though I was getting really testy about...
The under banditos fire back. I'm
Yeah.
sure they get mowed down in the process.
Yes.
Correct?
Couple of my men go down as well. It's not like a clean end to it or anything like that, but it gets through, and I rush over to my sister, obviously. Billy
Bob-
Joe, are you okay?
Bobby,
I saw you shot. And he went
It's the
down
job.
next to you.
Bobby, is the job done? I
Yeah.
know we need our father's land.
Dynamite and blow open that door.
Already been done, yeah.
Bobby,
It's good. We got
Bobby,
it.
what happened to Bart, Bobby? Bobby, was that you? Was that for you, Bobby?
He's dead. He's
I-
dead.
I know it's just my shoulder, and I've been through worse, but Bobby,
Don't worry.
Bobby,
Everything's gonna.
Bobby,
Come
if I
over here.
die, Bobby, if I die,
Englishman, come over here. I need you.
Bobby,
Yes, I'll take care of that one. Right?
if I die, don't get, not the fucking Englishman, Bobby.
Nah. Can't live
Give me
Not
a fucking,
Englishman.
give me a
someone
good
that gets
American.
direction.
Give me a good American man.
Great. Charlie, come over here.
Charlie fucks
fix her up.
sheep.
God damn it.
You'll be fine.
Gonna be
All
coming
All right,
up
all
for
right,
you?
I'll take the Englishman. All right,
Okay. Come over here, Englishman. Sorry for sending you away. I
Bobby.
need you.
Bobby, I just
Englishman-
need you to know I love you, Bobby.
I love you too.
Bobby.
That would be a good spot to end the scene because we got 3 more right
Yes.
there with that one. So Black Bart's brains have been splattered all over his former friend, which he tried to reconcile, not leave at the
He
pass.
did.
Yep.
He super did.
Yep. Your turn. You want to set up a scene or resolve a scene?
I'll set up a scene.
Okay.
Yep, I will set up the scene. So, Madame Sophie is it doesn't get a lot of, is on a rare walk around town.
Sweet sojourn.
Yep, it's just a sweet little stroll to get some fresh air, even though it's dusty. Because it's been a pretty stressful, like what, couple weeks? This whole couple weeks has just gone tits up, and it's annoying. And she's not happy with anything.
Tits up, says the whore.
Yeah, yeah, I get to use that pun.
I had to say it.
It's okay. She probably uses it a
I
lot.
figured you were setting it up, so.
I was absolutely setting it up. As soon as someone said tits up, I'm like, well, I have to use that. That is now my thing. But so Sophie is on a stroll around when she gets a tidbit of information. Neither of the siblings are on their land. They're not there right now.
Concerning.
True. So who's the scene going to be between?
And-
You're setting up a scene. It has to
Wait,
be between you and
Not
someone.
only are the siblings missing, Bart's missing too.
So is Bart.
Yeah.
It is currently completely abandoned for unknown reasons. But as soon as she knows that, wait, Wait a minute. There is a reason. Okay.
Who are you gonna be talking with?
Not sheriff, but a deputy.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Jeez.
You know, madam, I see you walking around town. I thought it was
kinda
worth
fair.
mentioning. Just
I was gonna give you
out of
the
the
seat to
kindness of
start
my
with.
heart, for a woman of your caliber, that those people you were having some troubles with that you're currently in, they're not currently up at their land. That's just a rumor I heard.
I don't operate well on rumors, deputy.
Well, you know, rumors can be false, but when you getting it from
Deputy.
a lawman's hand.
Deputy, I know you're plenty educated, but could you please get to the point? I'm not in the mood.
Well, I just thought I'd let you know the things going on around these parts. You're an influential person, so I thought you'd want to know that. In addition, your old ex-husband went missing as well. I hear, in fact, we've heard a few things about that, about possibly a gathering of outlaws again around these parts around him.
I've heard.
We were just wondering about, I don't know, how your ex was doing, if you've talked to him recently as well.
I've talked to him several days ago. Deputy, could you gather up some of your finest marksmen, and head up to the old prospectus cabin for me? Actually, you know what? I'll come with you.
Momentary interlude.
What we
The
need?
cat is huge. That cat
we
is
are-
so fucking huge.
He's big.
He's such
we
a
are-
big kitty. All right, I'm sorry for that interlude.
Well,
Continue.
I would like to, but first we need a reason why. I mean, we would be trespassing on another man's land.
The life and prosperity of our town, deputy.
Well, I don't know if we can get through the law like that. Like, I mean, I'd be happy, but you got to come up with a better reason for. I'm an educated man, but I'm not quite that smart. I need a reason why.
Oh, goodness. The last dying words of the man who owned that little shack. No one quite knows what happened. I was there. The son was there. And his last words, I want you both to. And he died. Regarding the land. Now, I've tried multiple, I don't know what you call it, parlays with the son, and he has outright refused. So,
Well, that doesn't sound very hospitable of him.
it's not. So if you don't mind just setting up a quick welcome party for when he comes home.
Yeah, we can set up another parlay for you. I mean, the man is possibly withholding property, and we should probably get to the bottom of this.
And it has gold, darling.
Yes. Well, there's rumors of that, but we don't have any.
Trust me, there's gold on that mountain.
That is.
A happy
Well, from
man
your
talks.
from your mouth, I'll believe that. I'll get a couple of good old boys together for that. Let's all go. We'll go up for a ride. I do ask that you come with us as well.
Absolutely.
There should be no gold on the mountain.
There will be no gold on the mountain. Yep.
Continue, please.
Oh, and, yeah, but
That's
We're fighting
That
over
is-
dry
that
land.
that was the
Scene.
closing of the scene.
Okay.
I'm basically blowing up that house.
I gotta say,
She's
as
gonna
just
go
a
up there.
flavor
Are you
thing,
gonna blow up the house?
The
Perfect.
thing is-
How does that end badly for you?
No. She's if she's
Just as a
going
flavor
to, it's
thing.
gonna end up poorly because though the deputies are up for helping her and everything, they're not gonna go outside of the law yet, having to do with this unless they can prove that he's going outside.
Well,
of
the
the
scene's got to
I
end good or
really
bad,
like
but
picturing this as
Well-
like something out of Nevada City or North San Juan, just like something that's just kind of going on in the background of Empire
Yeah.
Mine and
The
all
way that
shit.
it's going to go poorly is he's going to probably ride up with a bunch of outlaws, and this is going to turn into a gunfight where a madam's going to be there.
Let's
That's
finish
how
that
it's
scene then,
turning out
because this
poorly.
is.
Yep, I know.
Or do you want to be there present for that?
We're all going to probably that might be
It
my
might have to like
scene.
evolve
I
into
mean,
another scene. But
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it seems like it would roll into another scene. This was her getting ready to head up there, not knowing that everything's about to go down.
And that's the bad thing, not knowing that things are going to go down. Excellent. So
Yeah.
then your turn to establish the scene, sir.
It's like I'm just being an opportunistic
Sorry,
person
I'm
and
just trying to.
kind of like, oh, no one's up there. Let's bring some guns.
Yeah, we're all
Keep
riding
fucking
back
with it.
real quick because I don't want my dear sister to be in pain any longer than she has to.
Bobby, it hurts. It hurts, Bobby.
I understand, sis. We will get you
It
there.
hurts,
Don't you worry.
Bobby,
We're
it
on
hurts.
our way.
For being the toughest chick,
Uh,
she's such a pussy.
We
Only
do
when it
not-
comes.
Shot.
Yeah.
We do not know. We do not know that there's going to be five men.
Bobby, I don't want to
forth
die.
there with her.
Bobby, I love you. I love you, Bobby.
Wait,
I love
She loves you, Bobby.
yeah, I love you too,
I know.
Billy. I love you too.
I know, Bobby, but I love you.
I'm here for you. Don't worry. I'm right
Don't you
here.
quit on me.
Don't you quit on me. Yeah.
I won't quit on you. I won't quit on. I won't quit on you. I won't quit on you, Bobby.
When are we gonna introduce the people?
Well, I'll set that up. So as you're riding up to the cabin,
You don't
right?
see anybody.
You have, you don't probably don't see anybody.
I'm too busy
You get
with
to the
dealing
cabin
with her,
door,
but I
you
got
and your
like five
cronies,
people
or
as well, yeah.
you know, probably the Brit's got the gold, and oh, he's so excited. This is adventure for him. Oh, old west and timey stuff, robberies, ha ha. And the other guys are probably riding in tow as you roll up to the house and you kick open the door, and who's in there?
For
Why would he keep
Sheriff.
the door to his own house?
Because he's carrying you.
Because he's carrying you to the bed.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
one sheriff, 3 deputies. My bad.
One sheriff, 3 deputies.
yeah.
Is the madam present?
The madam's also present in the room. None of them were expecting someone to just kick in the door and everything.
Bobby, why are they here?
Whoa.
They're in a house. They're in a house, Bobby.
Hey,
why?
what are you doing here? My sister's been shot. I need medical attention for her.
Now, hold on here. We had rumors. Why are they up here again?
She threw him under the bus.
Get out of my house!
I completely
Get out of my
forgot about
house!
being incestuous siblings.
Get out of
who
my
are also
house!
Criminals and are withholding possibly valuable assets.
You
of
shouldn't
town.
be in my
gotcha.
house. Get out of my house.
Hold on. We got investigations going on here.
I
Madam,
pull out my gun.
Do you shoot one?
I do.
No, Billy, you.
Okay, I shoot him.
Bang! I shoot at the madame.
Bang.
Get out of my
Gunfire
house!
goes
Fire
out.
rings
Bang.
through.
Quentin Tarantino style, Inglorious Bastards, where everyone gets shot, probably.
Yes.
Everyone
Now-
gets shot.
Right when a president of a gun happens, an old sheriff would shoot you first.
Yeah.
I know.
Bang.
Dude,
Yeah.
I am fucking. I'm
would
bleeding
not
out.
be
She probably.
I'm
No,
bleeding out.
It's
I'm
fine,
gonna
it's
try
fine.
to shoot the madame. I hate her.
Gotcha.
Basically,
Yeah, she hates my
everyone's
guts.
gonna get shot.
I
in some
hate
way,
her. I'm
probably.
gonna try to shoot her. She's
Maybe,
in my house.
maybe the sheriff gets out unscathed.
Well, no,
or
hold on.
something
Let's
like that.
let the story.
Let's go
go
through.
So
Let's
the
go
way
through.
I envision this, forgive me.
Get
for taking
out of
over
my
here.
house.
She pulls out a pistol that she probably a little danger she had and fires the shot. The madam. Madam probably gets hit. Gunfire ensues. The
I crumple to the
sheriff,
ground.
Fires on everyone. Everyone's wounded and shot. There's crumpling going on. Boys outside. They're
run in and start firing as
Start
well.
firing in the house. Bullets stream from the outside. The 2 or 3 sheriffs that are unwounded at this point fire outside. Gunfire happens. Eventually, at the end, once the smoke clears, there's probably very few survivors, if any. And we will
Well,
go with.
we still have one more scene for
I know.
her to set up.
I know. What's that scene going to be?
Oh
It's gonna
shit.
be you crawling through the carnage, or what's
Yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
on here?
I'm crawling through the carnage. So yeah,
I'd like to
I
feel
have
the
been
character's
shot.
ambiguous
Look,
as far as they're
Have I been shot yet? I'm already bleeding out. I fell to the floor. I assume Bobby dropped me. I'm on the floor. I've shot the madame.
Yep.
The sheriff is in my house and I don't like him.
And the deputies, yes.
Bobby is there and I want him to live. However, everyone else I want to die. Who else is in the house?
It's hard to tell. There's a dead sheriff and deputy in there. The other 2 men, you hear maybe occasional
laying on
gunshot
the
going out
ground.
there.
You're on
as
the
they
ground?
are
Down.
Aw, damn it.
as they are firing at the other
You don't
gentlemen
know
that
if
are
I'm
running
alive or
away
dead, but I'm definitely face down on the ground in there.
and play out the scene. So
All right. Who's still standing?
no one in the room.
No
No
one
one
is
is standing up.
It's
They
silent.
can't.
It's
All right.
silent.
Bobby. I crawl back to him. Bobby. Please, Bobby. Please, Bobby. Please, Bobby. You're all I have left, Bobby. You're all I have left. Everybody's gone, Bobby. Please. Please, Bobby. Please. I'm cradling the corpse. I assume it's a corpse. Is it a corpse?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
wait and
God,
see.
Bobby.
Roll your dice. It'll show at the end if you're a corpse or not. But I like this leaving it ambiguous.
Bobby. You're all that's left.
Sheriff walks in. We got the rest of the bastards, ma'am.
They
We'll tend to your wounds, but we got some serious talking to do. Ma'am? Ma'am?
were trespassing my home.
Ma'am.
They were trespassing in my land. I didn't know.
Get the duck! We got a lot.
I've dropped
We got a hell of a mess to clean up here.
Please help my brother. Help my brother.
Got a mess. Get a dog. Get some more deputies up here.
Help me.
And as the other
Help
gentlemen
us.
run out to do that, we will end the scene there. And this is where we'll find out what happens at the end. So that's like a
All
nice
right,
semi-ambiguous
all right.
place to leave it.
Good shit.
Brother may be dead, maybe not. So roll your
Ooh,
dice.
shit.
Roll the
And
dice.
subtract the red from the white.
Yeah.
And find out what you have a higher total of. Oh, fantastic.
Ah! -3.
Ooh, yours are which color? Because that's going to matter.
6 is higher.
I got
Six is-
zero.
you got 0? Ooh, you're lucky. Yes, you were definitely dead, probably.
I got +4.
You got +4. Okay, so we look at what is known as the aftermath table, which kind of tells us how the characters end up. So, what I was planning on doing, since Black Bart has his brains all splattered over the place, is my aftermath is going to be about the legend of Black Bart.
Okay.
That is a solid plan. I like it.
Yep. So the way it's going to work is, let's find out what our totals are. And so I have a total of +2. So +2. So that is white high. That is merciless. So my tale, or the legend of Black Bart, is going to be, I might not be dead, but he is. On the outside, but you sure as hell is dead on the inside. The emotional or mental wounds you have suffered will never heal. The future is a brick wall. That's going to apply to his legend. Liz, what do you have? Or what does Madam Sophie have?
I have 6 high, 3.
6 high, what color?
Or black high, that's right.
Black high.
3.
Harsh. Shit in the bag, harsh. A lifetime of medical harsh. A big black cloud of hurt is going to rain over you. The things you need to happen are not going to. Simple as that.
Oh,
Kobold, what do you
lived
have?
through it, but you were in a bad zero. Just nothing.
0, nothing. 0, the worst thing in the universe. This probably doesn't include death, but since death would be better off than whatever it is, be creative. Don't settle for the word, the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere. Ooh, I like it. Maybe
Erectile
Marley.
Wait, first we gotta
dysfunction.
see what happens to her, and then I'll know what I'm
Exactly.
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
So
4.
you have a 4. What color?
White. 4 white.
Bitter. You know what it's like to be utterly crushed. Casually brought low, forced to eat your own words and stand mute and powerless before your enemies. They gloat, you are helpless. So we each get to decide in turn how this is going to go down. There's a couple ways of doing it. It's up to you. We could do it based on die, so you tell like a little blip for each die that you have, or you could just do synopsis and kind of find out what your character would be at the end. Who would like to start? I think that was the last die, so that belongs to
shit.
you. Oh,
In that case, I got a 1.
you got a 1 total?
Yeah. Fuck.
Horrible. You're probably dead. Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. There is no justice. There is no mercy. Everything is utterly pitiful. Screwed
So
up,
you
that's
did
all it
die.
is.
Got
I
it.
did die.
Well,
I
maybe
died.
It's up to you. It's for you to decide. So how's it gonna?
I'm thinking I'm going to shoot myself shortly after I found out
is it
your fate,
Romeo-
Cobalt.
Well, hold on. Maybe the fate's ambiguous. But let's start
No, they
off.
go Romeo and Juliet. They,
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
thinks
That's
he's
what
fine,
I'm
but
thinking.
you go first because
Okay,
you did.
so-
You do yours.
So I will
And
go
I'll
first.
explain
So I
what's
will kind of do it. We'll just keep it simple because it's a little late. I prefer to like doing it by die, get a roundabout. But we'll do this. So the Legend of Black Bart. After the whole aftermath of everything, once the sheriffs find out what's going on in the cabin and found the sack of gold, realize the sage is robbed, go to that scene and realize that the famed robber Black Bart has died. They bury him in an unmarked grave, wooden coffin, and while initially there's a brief blurb in the paper that the renowned robber is dead, he eventually fades off to memory to be remembered no more.
I remembered him.
You might have, but if you were still
Story.
alive,
What
yes.
happened to you?
I'm alive, but I am actually horribly crippled.
Okay, do tell.
So I did get shot, and I was smart enough to stay down and not keep shooting, but not smart enough to, well, I guess outsmart a bullet because it hit my spine.
Paralyzed from waist down, probably.
Paralyzed from the waist down. I still run my business, and I make sure that my wheelchair looks fucking excellent.
How is your business doing though after this whole incident?
You know what? Not as great as I wanted it to be, but it is scraping by.
on the land.
I don't think there's any golden land. Would we even be scraping by? Well, I would say it's scraped by for maybe another 3 months tops, personally.
Oh yeah.
And then you're forced to find work elsewhere, which is hard as a washed-up whore that's paralyzed.
I could be a writer.
Huh? You could be a writer. There you go. Oh, perhaps you start writing shitty dime novels about the great hero that is Black Bart. They don't sell well.
They don't sell well, but it gives me some personal solace.
I like it.
Yep.
So what happened to me was the reason I wasn't responding or anything like that is because I was lobotomized by the shot to my character.
Yes.
I lived the rest of my life with no real personality or interaction with people, basically in a near comatose state. my character basically being dead but unable to actually pass on, in a way causing more pain to his sister than he ever.
Sister should still be alive.
He caused so much pain to his sister, and if he was alive, he would have
Perhaps
shot
he
himself.
continues to do so because she's alive now to take care of him.
My brother is gone in every way that I ever needed and loved. Everything I ever loved about him is gone, except physically. He is still here, but he is not himself. He is not himself. And there is nothing I can do about it. My body is ravaged by the gunfire. I never quite recovered. I limp. I can't till a field. I can't mine. I can't do anything worthwhile.
Did you
And with my
perhaps become
gender,
a whore?
with my gender, I cannot do it myself anyway. And I will not become a whore because of that whore that tried to steal my father's land. I will not ruin what is left of his legacy. There was very little left to ruin. So instead, I tend to my brother. He is not the man I loved. He is not the man that I would have died for. And I would have died for him. Instead, he is a soulless body with nothing left inside. And so I will be too. And thus I will shoot myself. Because there's nothing left of anything worth
Make sure
living
to
for.
shoot him first,
Yeah.
for the love of God.
I can see that happening.
Perhaps
With the pull of the trigger.
Perhaps this is meaningful to someone, but it is not to me. I shot my brother, and I will shoot myself. Perhaps we will meet at the gates of heaven or hell, most likely hell. And perhaps those burning gates will offer me some solace, but it is unlikely. Bang!
Bravo! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cheerio!
So the gold
The grit
dust.
from his irons. Yeah.
So the gold dust that I gave away was the only gold dust that I had, and I planned on using the gold from the robbery to make up for all of the money that I didn't have.
So that
Literally
is
nothing
Fiasco, folks. Hopefully that you enjoyed
That was
the
fun.
actual play podcast. I enjoyed playing it. Thank you for staying up, Elizabeth. I
drunk.
appreciate that. Ellie, thank you for being drunk. Cobalt, thank you for being in an incestuous relationship.
all.
I'm glad we could help you out with
yeah.
that.
That's all.
So,
I'm sorry.
Incest is wincest is twincest, my man.
that's a lot of cess. And for you at home, if
It
you
was
enjoyed this,
quite a
I
bit
seriously
cessed.
recommend picking up the little
I
book.
require. Yes.
It is a fun little endeavor, and what's great about it, you really do get the feel of one of those movies for the Mice and Men saying where things that are planned often go astray, and they do. And it is great fun. Things are never supposed to end up well in life, especially if you have bad plans and are horrible criminals and a drunk. So,
And frankly, that was a lot easier to get into character than I expected. So that was really fun.
cannot recommend the game enough.
Yeah,
This
the
has been-
drunkenness helped a lot. I am pretty drunk.
This has been Honor and Gaining Podcast. Thank you for Coleotron for staying out of this one and monitoring the voices. We bid you good day.
Have a good night.